What happened here? Oh, I'm streaming. Hello. Luffy is now live streaming Minecraft. Right. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. There's no move. Okay, I think I can put facecam on. Hang on. Wait, because I gotta use my phone, my actual phone. Let me just open YouTube Studio. Is it even in here? Did I down? Okay, I did. Good. YouTube Studio. Because my iPhone is like not charging. It's updating right now. Where's my other light? Oh, here it is. I gotta reach out so far away, chat. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ah, my eyes. Okay, we're good. I think. Hang on. Let me see. Third party. Third party clients. Okay. I should mix it up as well. That way, yeah. What is it? 191. You connected? What the fuck? Is it on the right? On the wrong one? Wait, let me see. It should be fine. Let me open my Wi-Fi. Me Wi-Fi. I'm on the wrong network. Okay. All right. Wait. Let me see. What's the address? Okay. Address is different on the phone on my Android. Then now it should be fine. Hell yeah, it works. What the fuck? It looks so high. Turn off the charger for this. I don't need the charger for my iPhone. I mean for my Android. But my iPhone is like sorry. My iPhone is wait, let me show you what's happening. Hang on. I think I'm missing something here. I don't know, it seems way too wide. Hang on, let me show. Alright. Why do I seem like a fucking Minecraft character? Why is it lagging? Wait, let me connect. Hang on. It's not connected to my V-bridger. Hang on. That should work. Yeah. Why is it like kind of better than what I look high? Hello? I'm opening my eyes. This is racism. What is my eyes closed? This is how my eyes look, bro. Open your eyes. Oh my god. Open your fucking eyes. Holy shit. Come on. I'm gonna take off my glasses. Is it better? It's not even better. I think it needs like a high surface. Hang on. An elevated surface. What can I put here? This fucking Nutella? I have Nutella here because I ate it last time. I'm fat ass. Yeah, Fluffy. Yeah, here I'm a fat ass. What about it? I'm not actually a fat ass. It's a joke. But it should be fine here. Is this bad? I can't see anything. Wait, let me put on the glasses back. Wait. It's still small. Why is it small? This is racist. My eyes are not supposed to be this small. Why is it so small? That's what she said. Anyways. Dude, open your eyes. Hello? Hello? Oh my god, I guess we're barely opening our eyes today, I guess. I don't know. My eyes aren't opening! Dude! Let me look at the preacher, hang on. Yeah, dude. This is racism! Why is it not showing the eyes? What the fuck? My eyes are opening. I'm opening them as well as I can. This is funny. Fuck. Bro. Oh my god. Wait. Let me this doesn't happen on my Android, on my iPhone. Why does it happen on wait, let me change this to just connect it with the vibrator instead of this thing. Wait, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna connect it real quick. IPs of server online with network connection. It's not connected. Wait. Oh, it's changed. It's changed the IP for some reason. My Android is on a jar of Nutella right now. Why can't I connect? Oh, hello, new tower defense. Great name there. Hello. Sorry, I'm fixing my model right now, if you don't mind. Why did you change this? Man. My name too stupid? No, it's okay. Where did you get it from? Like, what's the inspiration behind it? Blog config commission. No, I don't need that. Live 2D cubism editor app. Making a Roblox game. Ah, okay, I see. That's okay. I like our defense games. Our defense games are cool. Oh wait, it's done updating. Hang on. Let me close my Android. Hang on. This is so stupid. Wait. So silly. Gonna be called NTD. Noob Tower Defense. Is it gonna be like an introduction for tower defense for new players? What will it be? Yes, quit saying hello to me. Sorry, talking too much phone. Okay, I got it. Set up later. I don't need that. 3. Okay. Create an iPhone passcode. I don't really do that because I don't use this phone for my personal phone. Sure, hurry up, please. Oh my god. I'll tell you a cool secret from Minecraft Bedrock. You can tell me. You don't have to ask. Just tell me. I don't use Minecraft Bedrock, but I'm open to the seeds. Did you make me speedy in Minecraft? No, I didn't. I haven't touched Minecraft yet. I just opened it up. I didn't. I just wait. I'm busy trying to set up my fucking. What the fuck is happening then? What are you doing? Wait, let me see. Huh? What? Bitch! Oh, hi, Monica. Kaida, look what your fucking boots have. Oh my god. Look what your boots have, Kaida. Alright, wait. Okay. Oh, shit. Can fall? Okay. Just kinda. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Damn, no Minecraft showing. I know, wait. I'm trying to set up my model first. This is scuffed a little bit because I haven't set up my model. Because my iPhone was updating. And now it has the wrong fucking IP. There we go. Now it's better. Thank God. Thank God to Steve Jobs. What? You scuff? Nah, there's no scuff. I was just waiting for it to update. My iPhone was updating. It has been asking for an update since last week, so might as well update it now. Oh my God, it's much smoother now. What the fuck? Holy shit. Okay, nice. All right. Wait, is there like a streaming mode in YouTube Studio on the iPhone? Let me see. Studio iPhone. Kaida is struggling with Minecraft because she forgot she got soul speed on her boots. Oh, hello, Shadow. We love Steve Jobs. Yes, we do. We miss Steve Jobs right now. How to use iPhone? I don't need tutorials to use iPhone on YouTube. You know what? Fuck this. Hello there. Hello there. Oh shit, I need to close this. Hang on. No, wait. Okay. Alright, that's good. Okay, now we should probably move on to Minecraft, right? I need to add that in my soundboard. I don't even have a soundboard. Hang on.
Hello there.
Is it real? Is it from Star Wars? Oh my god. General Kenobi.
Hello there.
Sorry, I couldn't find it again. It's okay.
General Kenobi.
What does he sound Russian? General Kenobi. What is the other one? Wait. This one from like 10 years ago. Yeah, it is.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I love that.
Hit her. It's not true.
It's not true. It's bullshit.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not. I did not. Okay, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. We play together, but on Bedrock. We're not playing on Bedrock right now. Do you only have your phone with you?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I don't think I have the plugin installed to play with Bedrock either. It's not on 121.6 yet. Why do you only have Bedrock though? Do you not have a PC with you? What was I gonna do? I was gonna play some clips. Yeah, usually on my stream, I play like not then have a PC. It's okay. You can just watch for now then, because we're not playing on Bedrock right now. We're playing on Java. So what if? Yes, Monica. What if what? Yeah. Look. Oh my fucking god, Monica! God damn it! Well, we're not doing that today. Maybe. I think I did like tons of other stuff in the redeem shit. Let's check that out. For example, like the singing mode. I think I added a singing mode, right? Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, I did. Is it only 500? Holy shit, I'm fucked then. Singing mode is only 500. Okay. I forgot I added that, to be honest with you. Okay, usually in my stream I play like a side of YouTube to capture your attention span, because people have been on Minecraft way too long. So I put some kind of clips that's like not copyrighted to capture people's attention. So what should we? What is that? Sex songs? What is this? Why is it The Weeknd? The Weeknd earned it. Okay. Can I have the non-copyright one? Let's just unironically play some sex songs. Sexy beats, no copyright. Wait, let me see. Let me hear this. Okay. Yeah, baby. I can do some rap songs over this. Okay, wait. I'm gonna save this. Hang on. Just wait. I saw like a stuff here. Let me show you. There's a lot of points. She's been watching and it's like play something I can use the glasses redeem. Why do you want to use the glasses redeem so bad? Oh my god, she's too obsessed. I should have removed it. The glasses redeem is 5,000 points. Why do you have that much points, Monica? What did I see again? I think was it the shorts? I don't know, remember. What the hell have I ever been watching while sleeping? Still wakes the deep. Full game. Game theory. The curse is a lie. Amanda the Adventurer too. Damn. Even when I'm sleeping, I consume content. What did I see? I forgot. I think I saw something. Is it on here or is it on Twitter? I don't remember. Hang on. Oh, hi, Mark. I was gonna show something. Oh wait, there. It's here. Let me show you. Hang on. Cheap viewers on. I like to see you struggle. There's some. You wear glasses when you play. Yes, I do have to wear glasses to see. Fees blind. I'm not blind. I'm just Asian. What do you want me to do? So you say. Oh yeah, I've been trying to design your online persona. I almost said online persona. I mean your online persona, like your online avatar or shadow. I mean, let me ban that guy. Hang on, there's like these bots here. Monastic hoarding VST. Bye now. All right, what was I gonna do again? Yeah, I'm gonna show you the clip. Hang on. Wait. Window cap. Is it? No, not new tab. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. For me, yes. For you, I've been trying to design it, like thinking of what to do. Ooh, shadow design. Yeah. But it's not finished yet, so not gonna show it to you yet. This one.
There's nothing here. This can't be the right place.
We didn't see anything on our side either.
I knew it! Bell fucking lied to us.
That true, Bell? You pull us out to the middle of nowhere Russia so Perseus can detonate those nukes?
Those nukes.
What kind of fucked up logic is that? What a waste.
What a
You actually
waste.
could have done something with yourself, kid. Those nukes were for defense, not offense. You don't recognize the difference? I'd let you walk back to Perseus, but I think I'll spare you the regret instead. Apparently we didn't do a good enough job. Time's up, kid.
Time's up, kid. An RPG. Sorry, I'm got a job to
Get
do.
inside, Adler. We'll cover you.
On your feet, comrade. Ready for some retribution? Yeah, I love this clip. Is this from COD, I think? Okay, let me go back. This so to make sneak peek, please. Shadow look away. I didn't even know that. No, I'm not gonna show it yet because it's not finished yet. I'll show it when it's finished. Because I don't like showing half-assed design. Maybe I'll show it in the Discord server. Not now either. Like when it's like okay to show. Okay. This isn't gonna stay here. Why not? And disqualified. I don't care. Let's see. I can play some. I don't know. Wait, what is this? Twitch and streamer. I already have a song. I just need the visuals? Ah, I've been hit. That's for Kaida, I assume. Okay, let me see here. What can we play? Subway Surfers. My cat just knocked on my door. Don't know how they did that, but okay. Riders Republic gameplay. Okay, let's do this thing. Something other than Minecraft or Subway Surfers, please. Can you just play some PewDiePie videos? Some older ones. I don't think he cares much. Why is this thing so buggy? Look at this. The fuck? Hide, come in! I'll look away, I have to get dressed. I'm not gonna show it. No, it's okay. I'll show it on the Discord server. Later when it's almost like I have a concept for it. Yeah, I need to mute this. It's so loud. I think part of it is like this sound, right? Lower it enough to not hear, but also not enough to distract. Okay. I lower this thing too, it's so loud. 16 is okay. 16 is okay, he said. It's not okay. You don't get to do 16-year-old. Sounds good? Yeah. What? Why do I feel like I'm gliding here? I don't know. Oh, Lou's in here. Okay, I should. To do. Pet area. Explore my holes. Sheeps. Library. Hi, Lou. Snow ASMR. Yeah, that's part of the good part of cycling. This thing, I guess. I've been trying to do like a drunk stream, but I don't want to drink. Does that make sense? I've been trying to do like a drunk stream, but I don't want to drink. How does that work then? I need to build like a roof here as well. Roof over here. Not really sure how to. We can build like just stone over here, I guess. Stone walls right here. I do have like tons of this thing. This. I have tons of this. Stone bricks. Sorry. How did you see my to-do list? Because it's in the chat for me. Because I have the server access. It's okay, they press like that for everyone. So if you write something like somewhere far away, even in the nether or the end, I can see it. I don't know why you would put just explore your holes though. Realistically, your holes are just a cave. Not your holes, like the Minecraft. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. Okay, whatever. So I want to make this like a base of operation of some sort. I'm not sure yet, but it's better to fill this up than leave it empty. Okay, don't say that. But better to fill this up than leave it empty, he said. Okay, this floor. I'm not sure about this floor. It seems too simple. I can make some four. Don't make it worse already. There's so many sounds going on right now. There's the fucking gameplay. There's just music. There's my voice. So many stuff going on. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Now, what should we do with this? I think I'm thinking of like something. Yeah, I think I should make a stone cutter. Stone cutter. Lodestone is very expensive, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, I don't know what the recipes are. Hang on. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find something that has a continuous pattern for the floor. We could build sand, but I'm trying to find a continuous pattern. Andesite's not bad. I like andesites. Endstone. Ooh, endstone. No, endstone. This pillar thingy. Purple. This is purple. It's like purple, but you cut it in half, so it's like purple. Or we could, we could do this. Wait, let me show you. Like, it's upstairs. We could Shit, no, it's tight. It's there. Okay, let me make some of these. We can make this instead of choosing a block to make. I'm using this pickaxe now because my other pickaxe is about to broke. And I need to get mending for that. Like this. Continuous pattern. Like there's just a hole in the middle. You can put like water here for coloring and stuff. For colors. Skulk is a good choice for building here because this is under the ground. Who the fuck's talking? Shut up! I'm talking right now. Like yeah, you can just use that to make like a continuous pattern instead of the usual. This is like really good decorating blocks. Ah! Bah! I need to update my blurb. It's not playing for the usual ones. I think I disabled it already. Because when I connect it, right, it just doesn't connect at all. Let me see. Blurb. Need to reconnect everything. Both blurb and the viewer attack thing. It's not working anymore after I got suspended. Oh! Jesus Christ! Oh my god. I think I stop playing the fucking sounds. It's scaring me. Okay, I think I decided that for this side, I wanna make the purpose, so I should probably get to the end. I just realized as well that Luo lives near the end portal. That's the point. Yes, I know. That's why I said stop. Luo lives near the end portal. I found this out because I was traveling with Vi last time. Just finding a place for her to build. And then we found the end portal. Oh my god, black sheep can be black when naked too. No, really? Huh. Because usually they just turn back into... This sound is so distracting. Hang on a minute. Holy shit. It sounds like someone scrubbing my ears. Wait. It's at 3%. Can you do it at 1%? Wait, I'm trying to get it to like... It's still at 3. Now it's at 5. No, 3 still. There was... They can go. Shit. Just mute it? No, because like the sound is a good part, but I don't want it to be scrubbing my ears off. I'm gonna lower this one as well. It's kind of loud. Where is it? Yeah, we got some new songs in the game. Wait, let me show you guys. Wait, where is it? Let me show you the songs. Where the songs at? Here we go. Yeah, here. Let me mute this thing. Alright.
Scream under moonlight, chasing dead end dreams. You and I needles and nicotine, in love with the numb, in love with the obscene. We'll follow where the silence hides, touch fire with shaking hands.
This is where the stones are. Yeah. So many stones in here. Shit.
Let's make love in the wasteland. Let's get high till we don't feel. Smoke away the pain that's real.
Let's get inside here too. I do need this thing to take this thing back. Let's stop this in here too.
Bike till the gas runs dry. Mix the H with the cold dead sky.
I think I love this song. I think I love this song. I mean, I like this song, but it's there. I'll take this thing back with me because I need to change it to cool. I need that. We don't feel pain that's real. Through the fights, let's run our lives together. That's forever. Almost low. It's low. Milo started screaming. Amethyst, I can just leave that here, it's fine. Holy fuck, let's lose it all. Do I have a flint still here? I don't think I do. I can't even bank one. Damn, I'm broke as shit. What is the difficulty right now? It's already in PS4. Let's make it easy. Actually, no. Kaira's in the server. She's gonna be like, no, turn it back. Give me song. It's not out yet. It's my song. I can't give it to you yet. It's not out yet. Wait. I think I can post it on YouTube later, but then it's gonna be unlisted. It's gonna be unlisted on YouTube later. I'll give you the link. Damn it. You can access it through the link later. Oh yeah, wait, this is for Fiera's intro, by the way. This song I'm playing right now. My wife. Meow. It's not working anymore. What does that work? Oh my god. Wait. Shit, wait.
Meow.
Meow. Need to reset everything, all my redeems. Ganti yet? No. Let's put everything in. Just need to move right now. I don't think I have my about. Alright. Okay, Monica. Okay, Kaida. Okay. I've already like rejected all of the. Not rejected. I've already refunded all of the video attack that you redeemed. All of you redeemed. I know. I haven't fixed it yet. I should probably fix it after this stream. It's gonna be like in 2 hours and a half. This is gonna be her entry scene. I already have the image in my mind, so. Oh my god. Why? Not the shit. I like how this. Okay, this is a sad song. This is what Maran made actually. I mean, poop, damn it! You flew what? Not the shit. Here. This is shit. Oh, you can't see it. This. Fuck. That's shit right there. Mama said you ought to live, but she never said. The cost of living is a debt. Oh, wait, I do have Lynn still here. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh my god. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Ah, it's in the walls. Okay, never mind, I'm stupid. Yeah. I need to go to the end to get the redeem set. No. It happens for everyone. It's not your fault, it's mine. I haven't fixed it yet. She's doing it for you because it works only for the bits. Kara, relax. Maran made this song, by the way. Like, she wrote the lyrics. Am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going home. Fucked up, man. Kara, you don't even have redeems on your stream. What are you talking about? You can't judge your mind. Holding back the truth you gave. Drip by drip, the color fades, but the stain, oh the stain it stays. You wear it like a velvet shame, a crown. don't think I've played this song before. I'm not affiliate, I know. We're back. Okay, Monica. Be safe. So I know. So you don't know how hard it is to set up, okay? Don't judge me. Alright? What is this? It's not connected. Hang on. It's okay. Wait. It is in quality, I think. So late. It's not here, huh? Reduce FPS. How do I get Blackstone? I think Blackstone is from the Nether. Blackstone is from the Nether. Blackstone in Minecraft is found exclusively in the Nether dimension. It generates in several locations: the basalt deltas biome, under lava oceans, in bastions remnants, and in veins near the bottom of the world. You can also obtain it by bartering with piglins for gold ingots. That's what Google says, at least. But wait, it doesn't have it here. Just gotta look at the shaderpack settings then. Performance settings. Shit. Seems okay. Block reflection, cloud quality. The shadows. Let's see. Oh shit, it's gonna crash my stream. No, it's not. It's okay. It's good. Water reflection quality is medium. Detail quality is medium. This is all medium. Brother, I have a 4080 Super. Come on, you can do more. Come on. I'm kidding. Wait, let me see. Was it Unbound or Reimagine? I forgot. Ambers. Something. I just need. I'm back. Welcome back, Monica. Welcome back. Rain puddles. That's a rain puddle? That seems interesting. Got my fame, but baby, I'm not playing games. I just need. Promise a bitch and the bitch is me. Sit on your knees. Okay. Alright, Monica. Alright. Where is that from, by the way? I don't know. Where is that from? Hand sway. Is that a thing? Intense? What does this do? What I became. I was why I don't feel shit. And if I leave, I'm the opposite of bright. Use you, baby, oh sure, I'm the one. Makes the entire world covered with snow. Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Is a bitch, and a bitch is me. I'm trying to find the connected glass. It's not there anymore. Holy shit. Why are you? Oh my god, everything's so. I don't like the clouds. Hang on. Can I kill the clouds? You never leave off. You? In my eyes. I should really get the. Is that just so free? What's I gonna do? I need to trade with the with the villagers to get mending. My book. Hang on. For my book, not for my pickaxe. To get mending for my pickaxe. My book. I haven't updated this office yet though. The heaven that feels like hell. Let's redo that for example this. My nightmare is that one day I'm gonna come here and everyone just dead in here. It's like empty in this room. Like, bro, you're my slave. Work. Kidding. Maybe. Half. Probably. I need to get it for this touch pick. Do I have it already? No, I don't. Sometimes I forget. Should we not show this thing yet? I can make your nightmare real. Wait, what? No, my log says Fluffy Alufi removed ban on monastic hoarding VST. That's the bot that was earlier. I don't know why it does that. Oh, because I pressed. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind about that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Now let's put this thing on our pick. I think I have like tons of emeralds. I go after villagers. And you can't do that because they're claimed. You can trade with them, but you can't hit them. So I think you can trade with them. I'm not sure. I don't remember. They're claimed. I think. If you kill them, I can just make more. It's fine. They're replaceable. That's what I mean. My workers aren't replaceable. They're human beings. Oh my god, that's cringe. I've been collecting these armor trims, but I already got this one, so I'm like lazy to get the other one. This is the best one right now. The silence armor trim. You can find them in the ancient cities. I've been traveling a lot. Just finding that shit. Do that. Okay, I have 38 on me. How much does this cost? 5's not bad. Let me take that. Oh, it's the oops. Like how when this thing goes up, this thing also goes up. It's like beside it. I need to move this crafting. I'm the enchantment table because it's kind of It's not distracting. It's like in the way of everything. Anyways. Yeah, now I can just repair like this. Mending repairs your tools with. Is my elytra also low? Yeah, let me just heal that up as well. Oh yeah. Now it's much more calmer with the gameplay in the background, but it's okay. There we go. We got more, don't worry. We got like 2 stacks of this. Very good, very good. Aren't you working right now, Monica? What do you mean you're gonna make my nightmare real? Oh, it is Sunday for you. Oh, I haven't even made the fucking schedule yet. Fuck. On my YouTube, my VTuber schedule. Did you? Oh wait, you're not on Twitter. I was like, did you see what I post on Twitter? I was like, you're not on Twitter. Never mind. Switching it up, he said. Okay, I don't like watching this. Let me change it to Pirpa. This guy is like a low mic.
On Twitter right now, you may have seen there's this platforming game that's blowing up. Everyone is talking about this game, so I had to dust off my old iPad, find all my old passwords. Took me 30 minutes. I'm already pissed off.
But Bounce, you gotta play this game. It's so difficult.
Okay, fine, I'll play it. I'll play the game. I'll play Trap Adventure 2. Never heard of Trap Adventure 1?
I hated this game when it came out.
Apparently, Trap Adventure 2 is where it's at, everybody. Trap Adventure 2. Pretty funky music. I can dig this. What does this do? Okay, easy. Alright, easy.
Excuse me.
Easy. Great.
Easy, easy. Great.
Alright. What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with me? He said.
That's hilarious. Never seen
That's
that before.
3-2 right there. Oh my god, that's gonna.
So I gotta
Oh.
trigger this one.
That's
Oh my god!
supposed to happen.
What do I do then?
Now this is not enough XP.
Stop!
I'm getting way too less XP from this.
Okay, I get it. I gotta land on the edge. I gotta land on the edge.
To the edge, he said.
Well, that went great. Let's try that again. Alright, I see why you
Oh.
want me to play this game now. I get it. That's hilarious.
What is this bug? Holy shit.
Okay.
Do you see this? What's happening here?
This one.
Oh, what is a good?
I can. Alright. Alright, and same. Whoa! Holy moly! Did you... How did I do that? No! Oh my god, I can't do that twice. Stop! Come back here! Oh, look at that, son! Ah. I wanna scream. I wanna sing.
I want to scream, but I have no
Oh
mouth.
my god.
At least it's better than before. The pickaxe, I mean. Well, I'm not going up here. I need to put this thing inside the smelter.
Fantastic.
What was that
Fantastic.
bug? Do you see that?
Ease.
Oh, that's not a bug. That's the reflection for the glowstone, I guess.
Tap adventure.
At ease, soldier. At ease.
Dumb adventure. How do I do that jump? It's so sick. Whoa. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't even get
Look
multiple
at that, son.
like
Alright,
stuff
alright,
from this. I
alright,
don't think I
calm
can.
down. Calm down. It's gonna come, and then...
It's gonna come.
That's right.
Why am I such a 5-year-old? If we stop.
Can you leave me alone?
It's empty right
I
now.
don't even know how I do this jump, honestly. I've honestly just made
Yep,
it
it's
by
gone.
accident. Look at that. Okay. 3 things.
I need to make like a
happen. This
platform
one,
here. It's so
this one,
annoying.
And then I'm just gonna go. Oh my god, what's happening? No!
Haida?
Oh!
What the fuck is she doing down there? I just saw that.
I hate this game. Whoa, look at that. Okay. No. Oh.
Haida?
Shit. Okay, go.
Am I crazy?
Do that.
The ads are pissing me off. Hello, Megami.
Go! What do I
I just saw Kaira, didn't I?
get the fuck out of here?
Am I crazy? Wait. It was Kaira. It was Kaira.
Oh, it
Wait.
jumps there. Here it is.
Hi? Wait.
Can you stop moving?
Megami! Aren't you supposed to be asleep right now? Did you just wake up or did you not sleep yet?
Great. Just great. I would love to do that again. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I would love
Thank
to
you
do
for
that
asking,
again.
he said.
Thank you for asking. Absolutely. We'll love it.
Great.
Here we go.
What's this bug
Look at
here?
that scale. Look at that
I think because of
scale,
the
son.
the clouds. I don't know what disabled it. Let it run for a while.
Snake. You
Your
tried
homework.
me.
Bitch, you have class in 3 hours. What are you talking about?
Sumimasen. No.
Sumimasen.
Oh my god. Go.
I've done some building blocks here. It's okay. What the school is making me lose my mind. You've been not going to school for a while. It's time for you to go to school now.
I think I know what I need to do.
Oh yeah, wait, where's my... Did I not take it? What's wrong with me? I think Kaida was here.
Look at that.
No, why she was my base battle, right?
Easy.
Easy.
Alright, what do I do here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Block the ball game. What?
Okay, now we're going to...
What do I do? What?
I'm going to go take the fucking thing that I forgot
So
to
if I
take.
hit the left button, it does a ball.
I'm going, so
Oh,
it's over here,
it's
I'm
like
right.
a reverse. It's like a reverse
Minecraft
battle.
Monday. I need to work in school stuff too, but meh. Lou is like, nah, not school.
Oh, God.
Time for
Oh, God.
Minecraft.
Oh, God.
He said. She
Okay,
said.
Okay. Oh, great. Fantastic.
It's okay, Megumi.
Stop.
You should probably like sleep in the morning then, and just work through the night. Lou, no, go do your work.
Just bounce.
Just bounce,
Oh
he said.
my lord.
Bounce on this. Shut up, Luffy. Oh shit, this is so cool. I love this details.
What the
The rain
fricker?
puddles.
Great. 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 No, that's fine. That's fine. I want to do
That's
it again.
fine, that's
I
fine.
want to do it again. It was fun.
I want to do it
was having
again.
Fun. This bit sucks. It just sucks. Okay.
What's happening? Oh, he's playing this.
No, I'm too slow.
thing.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Jump off.
Why is he back already? What the fuck?
Right. I launched the ball.
That's not her.
Yeah,
That's her.
Then I'm just screwed.
I feel hyper. I feel
Like, it's
giggity.
going.
There's two very different things there, but okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's keep it on as long as we can. And then when we don't think we can do it,
Yeah, I left it here for some reason. Stupid ass
it's
bitch.
gonna come back. It's gonna... What in the
I said
world
to
is
myself.
those? What are
Okay, wait, let me go.
those? Am I right? Okay.
Let's go to the end. We need to collect some purpers. We got that's shadows base. Item, go to sleep now. Okay, Megumi. Okay.
At least the music is A+. This is
Good night,
some of the
Megumi. Good night.
best music I've ever heard. It is Mozart level.
Bye bye, bye bye.
God, shooting. I can shoot more than one ball.
Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to Lou's house.
Love the ball game. Love it. The ball. What?
Me and
Son of a
Lou's
ball.
nether portal is one of the first ones that I made because I
What the
was
hell,
trying to
ball?
transport the skeleton
Ball,
horses.
ball.
Nej, det.
Ball. Ja, men det var det boll. Ja, det var det boll. Det var det boll. Hoppa ut. Oh, we got a ball everywhere. It's a ball
Nej,
everywhere.
det.
Come on.
90? Why is that a word? 90.
Boll, för fan. Ja, men det var boll.
90.
Ja, för
Because
fan.
it's
Var
like
det boll?
howdy is a thing, right? Howdy? Like how are you? Howdy? How are you? Howdy? How are you? From like how are you? I have no idea. Oh. Okay, the fucking nether portal should be around here. Not nether portal, the end. Oh shit, I should have brought some obsidians. I'm so stupid, chat. This is crazy.
I can't beat that.
I'm drinking monster, that's why I'm a hyper.
What do I do then?
Why do you guys like monsters so much? Oh my god. I hate monsters.
You're wasting lives, Pooch.
No, I can give a proper review because I've already tasted it. It's not like I haven't.
Kill me.
In 2021, I think my ex girlfriends like to drink monsters. So I'm like, okay, sure, I'll buy it. And it's like 5 ringgit, so I was like, okay, this better be good. And then what happened is like I tried it. It was so fucking sweet. I just don't want to drink it anymore. It's just left on my table until the ends. No, not even the ends want to drink it. It's too sweet.
Damn it! Let me go!
Too sweet and too much caffeine
So
for
mad at
me.
it.
I tried it in 2021. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I like it again. Maybe. But I probably shouldn't get addicted to it because it's like super expensive. It's like not super expensive, but it's not a price that a canned drink should be for me. Ah! I like how I'm talking about the drinking and then this guy's like, yeah. We can watch some film theory. I don't think it's copyrighted. I think.
Because of your mistakes, your missteps. This is the world you will get, and the only way to
Like
stop it
I like
is to
sweet and
save it.
sour.
Never listen.
Have you tried sweet and sour fish though? Those are good.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show
I
that
like
knows
sweet and
that
sour
the secret
fish.
to theorizing
Like how they
is
cook the
inside of
fish.
you.
I think it's like
Just
tomatoes
to
and
start,
something.
I'm sure many of you are probably a little bit confused right now.
Especially
Matt Pat's
sour.
voice suddenly drop a
You're like one of
couple
those people that likes some
podcast now?
Sour
Well,
Patch
not
Kids.
Exactly. Obviously, I am not Matt Pat. My name is Lee. It's great to meet you. I own 4 swords and I've lost a game of Mario Party to Vegeta. Well, his voice actor. He's a nice guy. I've actually been working behind the scenes here on the Theorist channels for going on 10
This
years
is first
now.
theory?
No joke, I was the 3rd editor Matt ever hired all the way back in like August of 2014.
You should
My
be around
very
here
first
because we wrote on
episode was the
boats.
Peach is Dead game theory.
I eat lime as a
I've since been
snack.
able to
You
keep
act
my way
just like
out of
Kaida
every
then.
dungeon, and I've had
Kaida
a hand
likes
in
lemon
film theory
slices too.
since the very beginning. I have written or edited countless videos for the channel.
Lemons?
Literally,
Kaida
I've
died.
tried to count
Kaida
them,
like
but
lemon
I have no idea.
slices.
They all kinda just
For some
blur together
reason.
at some point. Like, I think I did Gaster? Not
Oh.
Sans' Nest though. That was all Matt. Regardless, I know this is a big change.
Shut up,
I
shut
know
up.
it's
I
a
need
lot.
to watch not this
Take
theory. I think it's
means
another
been
theory.
floating
Hang on.
around really.
Where is it? This, yeah.
Watch Kung Fu Panda in order to make
No,
this
no,
thing.
don't mess it
Pandas,
up
man.
already.
Who doesn't love pandas? They're already legendary.
I eat
for
lamps.
their
Yes,
sneezes and
Kaida
their
likes to
reactions
eat just
diseases,
to
but
just
they also
eat
love
the lemon
sprouting, playing in
slices.
leaves and eating
The lime
10 to
slices, I guess.
14
It's like those
hours
things they
every
put
day. I mean, I'm not necessarily one for
on
spirit animals, but,
a plain
animal
water,
lifestyle sounds
like in a
awfully
really
relatable
fancy
to me.
restaurant. They
But
just
you know
put
who
those
doesn't love pandas?
lime
A surprising
slices,
number of naturalists and
unironically.
economists who write articles with not so cuddly titles like "Why I Hate Pandas and You Should Too."
Lemon
and
slices.
humans should
They're,
stop
I don't know
messing
what the
with
difference
pandas
is.
and
They're
let them
they're both
die.
citrus. I don't
And
really
pandas
care.
aren't cute. They're death-loving
I kinda need
oxygen
gold.
thieves. Yikes. I mean, sure, we do spend a lot of conservation money on animals that seem uninterested in mating for the survival of their own species, but ask yourself this: if we let pandas die, who is gonna become the dragon warrior to save all of China? Yeah, now you see how important pandas are.
Make this thing bigger. Lemon is sweet to you? What do you mean lemon is sweet to you? Lemon is super sour. At least for me. Yeah, this is nether. Oh wait, there is nether portal here. What the fuck?
Welcome to Film Theory,
Betrayed
show that
Nether.
studies martial arts footage in super slow
Let me
motion
see
to
where
make
this
sure that
leads,
everyone
'cause-
is in fact kung fu fighting rather
Must-
than
oh.
like, judo fighting or capoeira fighting.
Did we
or
connect this
Krav
already?
Maga
I haven't
fighting.
even
Dear
think we
viewer,
have.
if you've been on the cinematic journey that I call Film Theory, for
Where the
4
fuck are we?
episodes, you already know
Oh.
I would be creepy if it weren't my job level obsession with kids movies. But now it's even less creepy because I've got myself a toddler and I can spend quality time with my son watching something that
Okay,
we can
that's
both
weird.
enjoy. Well, bonus, still getting my work done on the side.
Oh my god, not the sing mode.
For the win. Our
Wait,
most
let me
recent
turn
father-son
on.
feature, Kung Fu Panda. My son loved the movie, but
Where is it? Let's see. I guess we're gonna talk. Oh shit. I guess we're gonna talk like this for an hour. But not for an hour, like for just like 2 minutes. We're gonna be like this. It's just really annoying to be honest. Wait, let me lower the volume. Yeah. Oh no, Onyx is here. Hi Onyx. No. Don't run. Don't run. What have I done? It's your fault. This is what you did. She redeemed the fucking sing mode. This is not cool. I fucked up. Yes, you did. Yeah, please stop. This is what Kaida wanted. This has to go for 2 minutes. I will distract you with the
as any of you who've ever been around
with
a
the
toddler know, little kids are
video.
proto-theorists
Bring
who ask a lot
Fiora
of
back.
questions. Luckily, his questions so far have been pretty
Fiora's
simple.
not gonna
What's
be
that,
back
Panda?
today.
What's it
She's
doing?
gonna be
Kung Fu?
in
Boom.
tomorrow.
Nailing it. But as
Maybe.
it gets older, those
I have
questions
no
are gonna
idea,
start
to
to
be
get more
honest with
sophisticated. How is the panda
you.
such a good fighter? Why did Oogway choose Po to be the dragon warrior to save the valley in the first place as opposed to
Grabe, I love you.
why do all the animals have themselves
He's so
great human teeth?
dehydrated.
Reasonable questions, all future version of
I
myself.
am
can.
not
Well, I can't answer the third one. Today I do want to cover the first two. Why is Po, of all the animals, the dragon warrior? What makes Po so special? You ever
It's right
notice that it never really gets that solid of an explanation in the movie? In a fictional world where there's
100
already plenty of other
bits.
highly skilled
I'm
and trained warriors,
okay to
what
stop.
makes this
Okay,
random
fine.
panda the chosen one? Oh,
Okay,
there's a
fine, I will
reason. And that
stop.
reason is getting this thing in the Chinese theater so it can make boatloads of cash in what's become the most important theatrical market
You guys
in the
really
world.
hate that, huh?
But the cynical realities of filmmaking aside,
You guys
I
really
do
hate
believe
that,
there's
huh?
also
Wait,
a
where's the
reason in-universe for
1660?
why
It's over
Po
here
is the
somewhere.
perfect candidate above and beyond everyone else, and it's not what
1660,
you'd
like
expect.
over
So shove
here?
as many dumplings in your mouth as you can and
Somewhere
rest those
along
comet
this side
fingers of
then.
fury. We're
It's this
jump-kicking
thing,
into
right?
the world
Yeah,
of
it is.
Kung Fu Panda. Skadoosh. When
That's
many
literally
people
on
learned
top of
that
the
Po
nether
is
portal.
in
Hang
fact
on, let
the
me-
Dragon Warrior, a mythical hero he foretold would one day save the valley
Okay,
and gain
here.
limitless power. Most of the other characters
the
were
red?
skeptical that Po could possibly be a great warrior for one main reason: his body type. They're not exactly subtle about it either.
I like how I can stretch on command too. I can just stretch on command. Do you know? You guys know that? Is that a cat?
Kung Fu Panda, because it's perpetuating some negative
No.
stereotypes about bodies that just flat out aren't true. The idea that you have to have yourself six-pack abs in order to be a good athlete or a good fighter isn't just biased, it's actually scientifically inaccurate. And no, I'm not just talking about sumo wrestlers here. For instance, in 2019, the heavyweight boxing
Really?
champion of the world was this guy,
Put on
Anthony
stretch on command?
Joshua, and he faced off against this
I
guy,
don't think. I
Andy
think it's
Ruiz
it's an
Jr. And
automatic
Joshua
response.
looks like what we've been conditioned to think that an elite athlete should look like, and Andy Ruiz
Like for
doesn't.
me,
But
I can
bringing
do
this
it on
up, you
command
probably
too.
know how the
Like,
story's gonna end.
oh.
Ruiz knocked Joshua down 4 times throughout the fight.
Like, if you tell me to stretch now, I'll go.
TKO. That's technical knockout for those of you who've never played Punch-Out before. Sure, they had themselves a rematch that Anthony Joshua won. by
See?
decision, but Andy Ruiz has 33
You can just stretch on
wins
command.
and only 2 defeats as a professional boxer. So it's not like he's some nobody who just threw one lucky punch. Sports nutritionist Dr. Mayer Renchortis said after the fight that Ruiz's additional mass was actually working to his advantage. And that's simple physics. Since force is mass times acceleration, more mass behind the punch means a stronger punch. Ruiz is also not the only elite fighter with this sort of body type. This is Daniel Cormier, one of only a handful of mixed martial artists.
Let me
ever
talk
to
dirty
hold the
to you.
championship in multiple different weight
Okay,
classes.
Kaida.
Serena Williams has faced all sorts of criticism.
I never
about her
do it
body, mainly that
not
she's
on
too
command.
muscular
What?
to play tennis. Which,
How?
let's be real, you're too muscular to be an athlete is probably one of the dumbest of dumb
Where the fuck
things,
am I?
but go figure, she's almost undoubtedly the greatest women's tennis player in history.
Where am I?
The
Like,
truth
where
is,
am I?
the point
Where is this?
that looking at someone's body
I've already
shape
been here
tells you
before.
nothing about their physical skill, their flexibility,
Let me
strength,
take- let me
balance,
take this.
or
I
any
need- I don't
other
need this.
attribute that
Take
actually
this.
matters in athletic performance.
Is that my cat? Whose cat is that?
Dragon
I think it's my
warriors, like
cat.
not having washboard abs and giant biceps? Of course he can. And in terms
Uh-oh.
of how much strength he can put behind his strikes, his weight may
I would
actually
do
be
it
acting
not on
as an
command.
advantage.
Kitty,
There's also an
how can you
argument to be
hear
made that his
Yuki?
body type makes him
It's
a
like
better
cracking your
warrior,
fingers,
not
something you
just
choose
because
to
he
do,
can
innit?
inflict more damage, but
Cracking
also
fingers
because
and
he can
yawning is not
inflict more damage.
something
Apparently,
you do on.
pandas fall out of
Is not
trees all the
the
time.
same
And
though,
according
is
to
it?
Zookeepers don't usually get injured as much as they get embarrassed. Just when I thought pandas couldn't get any more
Okay, I got 10.
believable.
That's
Anyway,
enough.
science suggests that their added body fat might be helping them avoid injury when this happens. A 2003 study found that
Lou,
higher
that's not
levels of
normal.
subcutaneous fat,
It's
quote, was
it's a
associated with
it's a
significant
voluntary
injury
action.
for people in car accidents.
Cracking your
A study
finger is
from Leeds Tech
involuntary.
University also demonstrated that overweight individuals had a higher pressure pain tolerance than those whose body mass indexes were in the normal range.
Yawning
This
isn't
isn't
instructions.
just me
Yeah,
randomly
because
applying real
there
world
I
science.
do them both at the same
We see
time
it
though.
actively
Like I
play
stretch
out
and I
in the
yawn
film.
because it
In
feels
Kung
better
Fu
that
Panda
way.
2, Ho takes a blast
You don't
from
do that?
Lord Shen's cannon at nearly point-blank range, and he manages to survive it because it hits him in his more cushioned midsection. And in the original Kung Fu Panda, the snow leopard Tai Lung's special attack looks like it affects his opponent's nerves as it uses it to paralyze the fairy's
Give me your
spine.
cum.
But Po is immune to that
Give me your
attack.
balls right now.
Instead of being paralyzed by it, he just gets tickled. Given
There's so many of these.
finding Po's pressure
No, I growl. What do you mean you growl?
Carrying a few more LBSs is
You're like, oh.
offensive and defensive weapon. But MatPat, aren't
Ow,
pandas
the
super
fuck?
low energy and lazy? Wouldn't that make Po a terrible fighter? Oh yes, the letter to the editor that we seem to get every episode. It's true that normal pandas have
Like
low
are
rates and are seen as
are you a pirate, bro? What does that mean? What do you mean you are when you yawn, when you stretch?
See, the main reason that pandas have such slow metabolisms is that their diets are horribly inefficient.
See, there's a stretch and a yawn at the same time. Like I stretch my
they spend 10 plus
not
hours per day
R,
eating bamboo
like
to
R,
get their
R or
nutritional
R.
needs. And then because they can't digest it all that well, they have to poop about 40 times a day. Heard that right?
What the
40 batches of panda
Okay, there we go.
pellets per day. Charmin really should have been using pandas on all those ad campaigns. But on a more chemical level, it means that
R
pandas
or
have extremely
R,
low levels of
like-
the hormone tyrosine, which regulates thyroid function and things.
No,
like
we're not talking about the sounds. I think we're talking about the fact that you don't
well, everything
just
else,
stretch
especially
naturally.
dumplings and bean buns and tofu, all the things that Mr. Ping serves. And wouldn't you know it, meat, soybeans, and other legumes are all the foods that are highest in tyrosine. So it's likely that Poe is eating a diet that both will make
It's supposed to be
him much more
voluntary.
energetic
It's
than the normal panda,
automatic,
also saving him
isn't
time
it?
on chewing wood and clogging his septic tank. Maybe
Wait, you
that
can
diet
just
is
you can just
what makes him
not
turn an
stretch
ordinary
then,
panda
like
into a
not.
martial arts master. So that's all well and good. Poe's body type is actually helping him attack with more force.
Wait. I think we're talking about different things here, like stretching, like something you do before a workout, like that.
As a dragon warrior. I mean, this one has always bugged me since they were all seasoned.
Because when I'm stretching, like I just do it.
So I did some digging
No.
and realized that while yes, they all knew kung fu, they didn't know the right kind.
Because I yawn and I stretch at the
See,
same time. That's why I
calling
yawn.
kung fu only one thing is like saying basketball and water polo are the same sport because in both you're trying to throw.
Okay, never mind. I think I'm the one
There
who's
are a
like
ton
different
of
here.
Different styles of kung fu,
Body
including
bag and
the
shit. Yeah, I know what you mean.
animal styles. What are 5 of the most common animal styles? Provided
I get
you're
what
not
you mean.
including
Maybe I'm not
in-house
normal.
menu, I bet you can guess. Tiger, monkey, crane, snake, and mantis. Just
Where am I
like you
going?
see
I need
in
to
the
find,
movie. Now, you were wondering why there was
one
a
of
random
those
mantis as
things
part of the
again.
team, huh? Well, now you know. It's a dedicated style of kung fu. Each
I'm
of
already
these
low on
styles is
food and
used by its
health.
corresponding
Shit.
member of the Furious Five, but none of them in particular use another common
built
animal style,
different.
the dragon style. Now, there's
The
no
dragon
such thing as
style.
panda style in the real world, but Poe actually has some instincts that would help him utilize that dragon style most effectively. One of the defining elements of dragon style kung fu is the dragon step, which moves in this unconventional zigzag kind of dance. And
The
before
dragon
Poe receives
step.
Any training, his instinct is to use, as he calls them, his crazy feet. And given that the dragon style is in many ways a mashup of techniques from all the other animal styles, Poe is in a great position to learn it because we know he's been a super fan of the Furious Five since the beginning. He's been studying / practicing their techniques in his bedroom since day one. It's one of the first things that we know about him. Each member of the Furious Five can have their own specialization, but by learning from all of them, Poe is laying the groundwork to become the Dragon Warrior Master without ever realizing it. In fact, Oogway
Without
Clan
ever
tells us this
realizing
at the
it.
end of Kung Fu Panda 3, that his vision for the Dragon Warrior was someone who could serve as a sort of connecting point.
On the first day we
A
met,
connecting
I
point.
saw the future of Kung Fu. And the past, I saw the panda who could unite them. That is why I chose you, Poe.
Ow! What the fuck? What is so strong in here?
Ari knew from his own
Shit!
experience that pandas had the ability to master Qi, the spiritual elements of Kung Fu. But
Master
mention of yin
Qi,
and
he
yang
said.
here is relevant. Even though Oogway's first impression of Poe is that he's a buffoon who just crash landed in front of him, he sees the
Okay.
opposing
I probably
side
should
that
put some
Poe's
put on some armor, huh?
Oogway laid eyes on
Wait,
one
where's my
really
armor,
clumsy,
man? Don't
unassuming
put it in
panda,
here.
he knew that inside was also a graceful and powerful dragon. Unless
Where's
when
my
Oogway
armor?
says that he saw both sides of the yin and yang, he means Poe was black and
Maybe
white.
agrees with you, Gabe agrees with me.
and literally
Why
lived
does
on
it?
the yin
Why do you have to
side.
agree with
Not the whole
everything?
body shape thing and mastering different styles.
You can just have
Nah, it's
different
definitely not that thing. It was clear
opinions,
the
it's
body
okay.
shape and the diet and his super fandom of the Furious
Why are you
Five
just
that
asking them
perfect
out of
warrior.
nowhere?
Oh, and also the whole make money in China thing. That one's actually probably the most important. But hey,
That's just a theory. A game theory. A film
And fun
theory.
fact, you know I was able
But it
to
was
launch
interesting.
Kung Fu Panda in order to make this theory with the help of our sponsor for today's episode, NordVPN.
Let's
That
watch
is
the
not
theory
joking.
about Puss in
Starlight,
Boots.
Star bright. First star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have you subscribe to Film Theory. Did it work?
Did it work? I don't think it did.
Hello, Internet.
I'm already subscribed a long time ago anyway, so gotta try to see me lava.
Do you guys see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Review in a word. Wow. we've
Where
come
is
here a
my-
long way from the original Puss in Boots. First rule of being
It's not. It's not. It's not in here anywhere. I think.
Needless to say, I did not go in expecting this new movie to be all that great. But DreamWorks basically kicked down the door and said, "Hey, The story is wholesome, the characters are
Because I don't have my diamond armor anymore. I should make a new one. I don't know where I put it. Did I lose it somewhere?
Gotta be quaking in their boots. Mouse.
I also remember I have like tons of
The last wish follows our hero cat as he
tons of
realizes
this
that
thing,
he's on the
but
last of
it's
his 9
gone now.
lives. And so he goes on an adventure to find
Huh.
a fallen star that'll help him wish those lives back. But
I think I put it somewhere and then I lost it.
His former partner,
Well,
Kitty
whatever.
Softballs, Goldilocks and her 3 bears crime
Let's make
family,
more, it's
and the
fine.
unapologetically evil Pie Bear and Big Jack Horner are all after it.
Puss in Boots! Yes, Lou, it's Puss in Boots.
I love this guy. He is one of my all-time favorite villains. And if that wasn't bad enough, a mysterious hooded wolf wants to claim Puss's last life for himself.
Pusses.
Why? Well, because he's dead.
Why is that funny? Pusses.
Metaphorically or rhetorically or poetically or theoretically or in any other fancy way. I'm death.
I am death.
Yep, the physical
Straight
manifestation
up.
of death itself is after Puss in Boots because he doesn't
Like his
feel
voice.
Puss
His voice is really
the
nice.
lives that he's been given. That said, all of this about
I was gonna say something, like it just touches me the wrong way. I don't think that's a good word to say it.
already be dead. His 9th life is long gone. Forget
yeah.
the Tumblr sexy man wolf or pie boy over there. The biggest threat is Puss himself.
I can just take this,
Based
it's
on
fine.
everything that we see from him in this movie, he'd be dead multiple times over. By my count, we're talking at least 7. And I don't mean stuff like riding explosive fireworks or getting
Less
thrown
protection.
into signs that crash through windows or anything like that.
Respiration.
No, you see, loyal theorists, almost every
This
choice
enchantment
Puss
suck.
makes
What the
endangers
fuck?
his life. Death is absolutely right about Puss playing it fast and loose with these lives, but we're not talking about the big
Fast
picture
and
adventure
loose, he
stuff. I'm
said.
talking about all the mundane, everyday things that's slowly killing this cat.
Respiration is not
Puss
bad, that's the
is
respiration.
wasting his final life, and I'm about to prove it to you. Grab your star maps and your therapy dogs, loyal theorists. It's time
And
to
breaking
dive
is
in.
good too,
First of all,
but I don't
let's
have
start
enough
with what we see
enchantments
Puss
on
in
me.
Boots eating throughout the film. See, Puss eats and drinks a lot of stuff that would be super unhealthy for a cat. And before you jump down into the comments section telling me that this is just a cartoon with a magic cat, Matt Pat, you need to stop taking all these things way too seriously. First off, do you know what channel you're on? Secondly, though, we absolutely should be taking a look at what Puss is
Someone
eating
steal my
because
boat?
we already know that it straight up was the cause of one of his deaths. During that opening montage, Puss eats shellfish. During this opening montage,
I have, but I've just been going to the nether. I mean, to the end portal.
During that opening montage, Puss eats shellfish and dies as a result. Woo! Did it! Now, it's played for a joke in the movie, but shellfish allergies are definitely a thing that can happen to a cat.
Shellfish
in fact, many of the symptoms are
allergies.
similar to what we see Puss dealing with in the film. Hives, as well as swelling of the face and limbs. Admittedly, death is a bit of an extreme reaction to having this allergy. Normally,
I
symptoms
think
for
one
cats
though,
are more
but you gave
mild,
to me.
including hair loss, rashes, blisters, scratching. Though some cats do experience respiratory problems as a result of the swelling, which can lead to their death. Why am I bringing all that up? Well, because it shows us that Puss in Boots is sensitive to this kind of
text
stuff.
me.
And throughout the movie, we see him consuming a lot of stuff that would be a no-go.
A
for
lot of
cats.
stuff,
Firstly,
man,
we're
a
talking
lot
about
of
Puss's
stuff.
drink of choice, creme, or milk, I suppose. We see him drink a
Definitely
lot of it
right.
throughout the movie. It almost seems to have this
Interesting,
alcoholic
interesting.
property for Puss. But that's not how real cats react to drinking milk. According to the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals, milk can be bad news for our feline friends. See, adult cats are lactose intolerant. Their intestines don't have the enzyme lactase, which would help them break down the sugars in
This
milk.
one, my
Even if
brownies.
they could physically drink it, you probably should
Lulu.
give your cat milk anyway. Milk
Guess
is full
that's
of fat.
her place.
Basically, a
The name of her
saucer's worth
place
of milk
now,
would be
I
the
guess.
equivalent of a human eating
Where am I going?
an entire
I need to go to
12
the
pizza in a
Lua's
day.
place, yeah.
And look at how much we see Puss in Boots drinking.
Why is Kaida in the nether? What the fuck? What is she doing?
You, a cat always lands on his. I am Puss in Boots. I am no one's lap cat.
Do you see all those empty glasses on the bar? From this aerial wide shot, I count at least 8 empty glasses plus the one that he's working on. And Puss isn't even done.
Another glass of cream. Make it your heaviest.
That right there is the equivalent of Puss eating 9+ full pizzas worth of fat in just one
What?
sitting. This is coming the day after he had yet another milk binge. So, despite what all the old cartoons said about giving your cats milk as a treat, do not do it. It is just super
Oh.
unhealthy and can lead to cats becoming overweight and or their early death. So, chalk up 1 extra death for Puss. He met his maker.
So
through
don't
milk.
give
But perhaps
cats
even
milk.
worse than the
You
milk,
hear it for
coffee. In the opening
you
credits
hear
of
it
Giant of
here
Del Mar,
first,
we see
chat.
Puss do this.
Gracias.
Caffeine is really unhealthy for cats, to the point that it can be seriously dangerous for them to consume considering their smaller bodies. If you want to know more about how crazy dangerous caffeine can be in higher doses with humans, we actually just did a video about that over on Food Theory. But for a cat,
on
side effects from a cat
Food
consuming caffeine includes an increased heart rate, abnormal heart rhythms, vomiting, diarrhea, tremoring, seizures. According to the Pet Poison Helpline,
Early death because of milk is bullshit. It is not bullshit for cats because milk has a lot of fats.
Freaking out and hiding all
So
your coffee in a lockbox away from your animals, a small sip of coffee probably wouldn't impact a young, healthy animal too much. But
because their
isn't
tolerance
that
for
funny?
fat is
So
much
downing
lower.
an entire cup of coffee like we see, that is going to be bad news for this animal, and might literally have been the end of him if the bell didn't crush him to death mere minutes later. Caffeine overdose, death number 2. But it's likely that Puss would have died long before this movie. In fact, he would have died during the
Most cats are
before
lactose intolerant
this
because
movie.
of gastro.
I'm
I guess.
and you're watching Hot Ones. It's a pleasure, amigo.
Are you kidding?
drink it
me?
anyway,
A
though.
fictional cat got onto Hot Ones before me. Screw that noise.
Let's give cat ungodly amount of milk.
No, but he's killing
The
me.
lair- he
He's
said they
killing
die from
me.
obesity.
But yeah,
Like-
he's probably killing you too. You see, the capsaicin in hot sauce is, as you might guess, dangerous for cats, with studies
yes,
showing
death.
that it can constrict breathing, cause severe irritation in their throats and digestive system, and in high enough doses, cause death. And when you're talking about a 2 million Scoville hot sauce, yeah, I'd say that's a fairly high dose for a feline. And then, of course, you have the literal tankard of milk.
My kingdom for
Hot Ones, taking out Puss's life before he even knew he needed a last wish. Capsaicin calamity, death number 3. Seriously, Sean, when you do
Capsaicin.
eventually have me on, promise I won't make a mess of your studio. So okay, clearly Puss has himself some dietary issues, but there are other choices that he makes that probably would have gotten him killed a lot sooner. Specifically the whole in boots thing. Sure, your drip may be on fleek there, Puss, but you should not be wearing all these clothes in your particular line of work.
Kaido
I don't know
came in
if you've
clutch
ever
with the
tried
animal
dressing up your
facts.
cat, but they do not enjoy it. In fact, a lot of experts recommend against dressing up your cat at all, mostly because it causes them a lot of stress with no real benefit other than some fake internet points for you.
Stressful, okay? Stop wearing clothes, they said. Basically.
But even if Puss is the exception here and enjoys his clothes, his attire will have deadly consequences. Let's just start from the top, shall we? First of all, the hat.
But
This
stop,
one
make
item
it
of
drop.
clothing would probably get Puss killed for 2 different reasons. First, by wearing a wide-brimmed hat
Have you
like
forgotten
Puss
what I
does in the series,
study?
he wouldn't be able to take
I
full
haven't.
advantage of his
That's why I
whiskers.
said you came in
See,
clutch
cats
with the
don't
animal
see the world the
facts.
same way that we do. They have a whole suite of abilities to help them sense what's around them, and their whiskers are a crucial part of that system. The whiskers
Where is it?
act like
Where
a
is it?
sort
Yes,
of
over there.
radar, able to sense changes in air currents,
But
in the air. They also serve as the first
But
level of
stop,
alert if
make
anything
it
gets too
drop.
close to the surface. Additionally, while a cat's long-distance
I hate that
eyesight is good,
song
very
so
close
much.
distances,
It's stuck in
they
my head,
struggle to
though.
see anything that's closer than 30 centimeters in front of them. As a result, their whiskers help them navigate that close-up world. By touching the whiskers against objects, they can tell where
Some
they're
wa-
from, how big they are, even sense their temperature.
Damn it!
The hat is going to stop all of that from happening. It's going
Okay.
to change the airflow. It's going to change vibration.
I need to
It's gonna
make
prevent Puss from getting
another
his face
pull,
close
but
to objects
under
so his
here
whiskers
instead of
can touch
down
'em.
there.
Basically, the hat is going to be dulling one of his most important
60
senses. Or I suppose I should say
so
2 of
here
his most
somewhere.
important senses. You notice what
This
else the
side?
hat covers? His ears.
Yeah.
That would be a problem regardless of whether you're talking about a human or an
okay.
animal. Basically, you're just muffling the sound.
You
allowing enemies to more easily
God damn.
flank or sneak up on
My
you.
friend can
Almost
rap the whole
exactly
song.
like we see Death
Grill
do in the movie.
bussin'.
If Death here didn't want
How
to be so
did-
dramatic, he could have killed
I have a
Puss
water
in
bucket with me, you
without the
stupid-
cat being any the wiser. But the dulling
Oh my
of his
God.
hearing is actually worse for Puss because he's a cat. You see, cats have some of the best hearing of pretty much
God,
any
what the
animal
fuck?
you're
How
gonna
did you
have
do
around the
that?
house, with a wider auditory range than both humans
Damn it.
and dogs. But we're not just talking about better hearing ranges. Cats have a lot of muscle control over their
There.
ears, and they're able to turn their ears towards any source of sound. I don't know if you've ever noticed that with any cats that you know, but if you make
Okay.
a sound in a quiet room, just notice how their ears are able to pivot in your direction, like a big antenna or a radar disc. This cool technique increases their hearing sensitivity
walk all the way back.
to 20%. Wearing a hat is gonna eliminate all of that, and that's without even mentioning all the other.
I have a water
biological
bucket, what's wrong with me?
Wearing a hat basically nerfs.
I need to
all of
dig
the
somewhere
cat's hearing
else, 'cause
benefits.
that
And all of
side
this
is,
without
eh,
even mentioning the other
it's kinda
biological
trash, to be honest with you.
ramifications, like the fact that cats release a lot of their excess heat when stressed through their ears, meaning that Puss is going to be sweltering in any battle he's in the middle of.
Cat
All in
release
all,
heat
he
from
may
their
look
ears when they're
dapper, but
stressed.
That's a hat-tastrophe that's waiting to happen. Death number 4. Similarly, Puss's cape is also going to be causing him a massive problem. For all intents and purposes, the cape is going to act like a collar, but just much more dangerous than a normal collar. See, though putting a collar on your cat is usually fine and helps identify your feline friend to strangers,
Roll
it
up the
can be
game.
dangerous in specific situations. seconds. If they become snagged on some sort
Put
of
in the
object
game.
or rock, then the cat might be choked or strangled. The
What?
cape is going to present
This is the wrong side. Hang on.
problems, but 10 times worse.
I'm supposed to go
It's
to
just a bolt
Luo
of
space,
fabric
not
that's
this
hanging from his
space.
neck. Puss's cape is just an
My bad.
invitation for him to be
My
caught,
bad.
especially in a fight with an enemy who's smart enough to just grab the thing.
Nakara is here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the bar. She's pretty close too. What are you doing?
Edna Mode from The Incredibles been right about this one for decades.
Let me go find her. I'll just try
Number
to.
5, no escape for this cape. But perhaps the worst in his whole attire, the boots. You
No
ever notice how
escape
cats
for
try to
this
get
cape,
anything
it
that's stuck
says.
on their feet off? Puss
Maybe I should
himself
wear my
literally does this
netherite
in the movie
armor.
when he's forced
I
to
don't
wear those
feel like I
little
should
kitten
take it
boots.
off, to be honest.
Cats don't like having their paws
Stupid
covered
mittens.
for a lot of reasons. Some of them are kind of mundane, like the fact that there are scent glands in their paws that help them mark their territory. They're also comforted by
scent
using their
gland?
little
That
cat
means they
teeth
can
on their
taste with their
owners'
paws?
stomachs. But other reasons are a lot more serious. The most obvious one is that paw pads are a massive shock absorber. They help cats remain quiet and stealthy. Cats literally evolved to walk on their toes so they can move more silently. Changing that up to
Where
loud
is she? Why is she here anyway?
Puss moves around is going to give up a massive natural advantage that cats have as fighters. Another problem, cats actually sweat through their paws, mostly when they're nervous. Ever take your cat to the vet and notice that there's damp little footprints everywhere? So if Puss in Boots ever gets anxious or scared, he's gonna basically be standing in a pool of his own sweat in the boots, on top of getting himself a case of sweaty palms and dropping his sword everywhere. Huh,
God
I
has
wonder if
been
you've ever
here.
seen that in the movie.
I just love
The smell of fear.
But not
I
only
just
is it a
love
battle,
the
it's also
smell
just
of
unhealthy
fear.
for Puss. Sweating
Fear.
helps regulate your body temperature, cooling you by evaporating on the skin. This works the same way with the sweat coming from cat paws, but it simply wouldn't be possible if two of Puss's paws were in leather boots that don't breathe at all.
Where is she?
Sticky and gross and wouldn't help him cool off. And if anyone
that
is
far.
in need of staying cool, it's Puss.
Trust me.
Did you see that? Oh my god, look at
The
that.
ability to sweat unimpeded, Puss's run
Look
the
at
risk
the-
of
look at the
overheating,
environment
especially
change
during
color.
his anxious
Wait, wait.
fits after he fights death. And on top of all of that, just like the
Look
hat
at this.
covering
This is
his
blue,
ears,
right?
covering up
When I
Puss's
walk
paws
over
are
here,
also
it's
a
red.
massive
I
disadvantage
love
for
that
Puss's
detail.
senses. It's not super common knowledge, but cats actually have tiny tactile hairs between their paw pads that act similarly to whiskers. These hairs not only act as a protective covering against debris, chemicals, or exposure to the elements, but along with nerve receptors
I love
in the claws
that in
themselves,
this
they let the
shader.
cat know a lot about the ground that they're walking on. What sort of material is it? What's the temperature? With the boots, he's losing basically all of the feedback that cats get from their paw pads and the hairs touching the ground. In short, it's a recipe for death number 6, death in boots. So, is that it? Did his vet/barber have the right idea in the film when he said that Puss should abandon his outfit and retire? That he should be living out his life with that old woman, Mama Luna, lounging around the house as a normal house cat?
What's she doing?
Not exactly. Resigning himself to a life of pickles
But who told you the name?
may just have been the most dangerous thing for him in the movie. See, despite this being the simple, easy life for
She's
Puss
trying to
in Boots,
find
he should
gold.
not
Yeah,
be spending
Kaida
the
is here.
sunset years with Mama Luna, and it all comes
We're
down to
finding
one
gold.
super simple
I don't know why
thing.
she'd be finding
See,
gold in
despite
Nether
being
though.
played as a joke in the film, there's only one litter box in her entire house. Only one. A single box for how many cats does she have? Dozens, at least. If you pause the movie at this wide shot, you can count at least 45 cats in the house, including Puss.
Jeez,
Frankly, that is
45
just
cats.
far too
Even
many
I
cats
don't
to
have any
share in a
cats.
single litter box. Unless Mama Luna's cleaning that box every single time a cat goes potty, which she is definitely not, given how gross that thing looks and how comically long.
I want to buy one of
it is.
those
The cats are gonna be
self-cleaning
actively stepping in each other's waist. Not only is that
cat litter.
disgusting,
The one that
this
spins. I
setup
want to
would
buy
be a
that.
hotspot for the spread of disease between the cats.
Don't have the money
most
yet for
serious
that,
of these
though.
fecal-borne diseases is a type of coronavirus infection that can mutate into
A
feline infectious peritonitis, or
coronavirus infection?
FIP, a disease
What?
that's commonly fatal to cats. So yet again, Puss choosing this life would probably have also led to his premature death. Death number 7, one crappy way to die. Honestly, if Puss really wanted to choose a life that wouldn't be courting death, that
You're
wouldn't
almost
put
there
him
to
in
having a bunch of
constant
cats.
fear
I don't
of
know.
present
I'm not
being
gonna
a
get any more
normal
cats, I
house cat.
think,
So Puss, hang
for
up
now.
your sweaty boots and your sound dampening hat and find yourself
What
a
does
nice
she- what does she know where she
doesn't
goes?
have 44 other
I don't think she
cats.
does.
All
She's
in
gonna
all,
die all
by
the time.
count, Puss
Are
probably
you?
should have died a total of 7 extra times than we see recounted in the movie. In total, we're talking about 15 deaths. Looking at it that way, a sickle-carrying wolf and a unicorn horn crossbowing maniac are probably the least of Puss's concerns. Really, when it comes to valuing your life, a lot of times it's the little things, the small
Looking for
everyday
gas and
decisions that
bone
ultimately
block.
add up to the life that's well lived. Maybe that's why Wolfie was following him the whole time. It wasn't to punish Puss for his reckless adventuring, but instead to consult him on proper dress and a heart-healthy diet to keep him alive longer. Seriously, even if he got his wish for another 9 lives, he'd still only have 3 remaining. Why not ask for like, I don't know, 100 extra lives there, Puss? I guess counting really isn't isn't your strong suit. But hey, speaking of cats needing to eat better so they can live longer, healthier lives, let's talk about Meow Mix, the sponsor of today's episode.
Sponsor! Sponsor alert!
Cat named Skip.
Lorax.
How mad will you be? It's time to do a film theory. How mad will you be? We screwed up this bad movie. How bad can I be? The ones there isn't really bad, you will see. How bad can I be? You're really not. Quite the contrary. How wrong could we possibly be? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show that tells jokes
Why is she twerking?
that ooze with such ease. But those jokes are filled with such cheese that the joke police might one day raid my home and say, freeze! The keyboard they'll seize, the lawsuits they'll tease, and by now you're all shouting, stop, please! Today we're talking about a Dr. Seuss
What is she
classic,
doing?
The Lorax, the classic
Payment?
tale of how a
I'm not-
flourishing forest full of
I'm not
clowns
going to-
was reduced to a
Oh my
barren
god,
wasteland
she's
of
whoring
business
herself.
that rolls into town
And don't
explodes
whore
into
yourself.
profit. It's a classic story about how something
Oh my god,
beautiful
guys, we're going on
everyone loves can be
an
ruined
off-trip
by
place, I
greed,
guess.
Corporate interest. And what better way for Illumination
There she is.
Entertainment, creator of the Minion movies, to teach that very lesson to a new generation than by taking
How
the
bad
iconic story and
can I
adding an
be?
extra hour of runtime. Now, some
What is
people
that?
might call
Take
this an
rule on this
unnecessary
side?
cash
On
grab
this
that
side of
totally negates the
Nether?
message of the original story. What, were you expecting a but at the end of that sentence? It totally negates the original message of the story. But not
My
nearly
gas
as much as
stopped.
the decision to take the pro-environmentalist icon Lorax, use it to promote
The
a
schizophrenia
Mazda
is getting her.
SUV,
Oh
not
no.
hybrid or electric or anything like that, just a gas-guzzling SUV, and also HP printers, and IHOP, and freaking Comcast. You see this right here? It's called The Point. Illumination Entertainment? You missed it. But see, they're not alone, because when it comes to the Lorax movie, audiences...
The schizophrenia is getting to her.
About that movie itself and all of the stuff that was shoved into it to stretch that 30-minute story into 85 minutes of runtime. The Lorax film seems to have a message that's pro-tree, ending with a big musical about how we all need to let it grow. But if you really look at what's actually happening in this movie,
It's Kaira. Yes, it is. It's Kaira. It is
Nor
Kaira.
the new villain,
That's so hard,
Aloysius
Gov.
O'Hare, are to
How is it
blame.
going?
And yes, I sang
How's
it.
your
It's the
day
way I
going?
remember how to pronounce his name. Every song in this movie is
Maran was streaming earlier, I saw.
questionable quality, but
Hi.
man, the songs are just delightful, obnoxious for everyone involved. Unclear. Anyway, the
Yeah, Maran was
villains of
streaming
this
earlier.
movie
I
aren't the
remember
villains
she was
here.
on, but I couldn't get
Rejoice all you
on
once
because I
learning
was asleep.
Gleebler shippers.
I was asleep from like 4 until 1. So, felt pretty good.
The movie is trying to cast in the role of hero
Where is she?
aren't
There she
quite
is.
as heroic as they might seem. The long and short of it all is that no one
Oh.
understood this story, which is just a wee bit concerning since in a very literal way the fate of the world depends upon its message. For starters, let's take a look
That's
at the
true.
main villain of the story. As you may or may not know, the classic
My
story
guess.
of the
Ah!
Lorax is about the once an enterprising businessman who chops down
I was reading the
public
chat like,
goods
my
to
guess
manufacture
meows, and then we're like,
wildly
okay.
popular garments called
Then I can keep walking
tweeds.
now,
But in
and
this
then
new
almost fall
Lorax
into
movie,
lava.
That's all in the past. It's a story within a story. In the present day
I
of
think
film, we're
Maran
living
will
in the
figure out it's
aftermath
me
of
when
the
you name.
once lurk.
You have the
There
text
are
though, I think she'll
zero
figure it
trees,
out.
and the one city
Probably.
that we see, Thneedville,
Trying.
is a synthetic consumerist mecca run by a new businessman who's come to power, Aloysius O'Hare, who built his empire on selling bottled air. While Mr. O'Hare officially is a businessman, he basically just runs the place.
It giggles.
Secret police that try to stop our main
cat
character's
is so
head when he
cute.
attempts to sneak out of town. Thneedville is basically a corporatocracy, a word that sounds like it was made up in a Dr. Seuss book, but nope, it's actually right here in the dictionary, because truth is more ridiculous than fiction sometimes. The business model of O'Hare's
Why is she always twerking? I can see her.
is made in a factory which manufactures plastic bottles.
You gotta be kidding me. You really think people are stupid enough
Damn,
to buy
you didn't
this?
fall off. Gotta hit him off.
That if you put something in a plastic
Anyways, even I saw the
people buy
emotes.
it.
Of course, there's an obvious conflict of interest here. The factory
Yeah, the emote is like very iconic. You've made your place here.
which in turn drives more people to buy bottled air.
The more small guys,
Okay, I said hi, she's my mod
the
now.
more people will buy.
But if you take a closer look at what's going on, O'Hare might not be the villain that the movie sets him out to be. Because as much as what I've described sounds like
Yeah,
a
we can
dystopia,
get
if you
XP
look
from
at
this
the
as well.
actual lives
Let's
led by
look
the people in Thneedville, the movie actually tells us a completely different story. For starters, starters, the most dystopian part of this might be the idea that people are paying for air.
Come on.
It'd be pretty dang evil if O'Hare monopolized the most vital resource of all and then locked it behind a paywall.
She wasn't in the chat earlier.
If they want to live, but that's not what's happening here. It's not as if everyone in this society is spending their lives.
I don't want to hit her, but she's always in the way. I'm tempted to. Kinda.
Point and breathe the air for free. In fact, on the extended version of the opening song that appears on the
Kinda.
soundtrack, O'Hare straight up tells us this.
You.
And it's not as if the air outside looks all that polluted. People are dancing and singing in the streets without having to help.
She's trying to assassinate me.
Coughing. They're not
This is
struggling.
this is number one. This is Monica's idea.
The town was like before Aloysius O'Hare showed up. You got yourself a different story.
Wonder what the next $1 million invention's gonna be.
Yeah. I wonder.
The air quality was so bad that people outside were indeed coughing and wheezing. What I'm getting at is that though people act as though this bottled air is something that they need in order to breathe, the bottled air they buy isn't really improving the quality of the air that they have access to in their homes or outside. It is pure.
Bro, I love these sparkles. It's glowing. Holy shit! It looks like snow. Oh my god.
Inside of people's homes, we see that they dispense air from bottles.
Haha, loser. Also, I know Mara was live earlier, but it was 5 AM. Oh, damn, it's so early for you then. It is 4:30 for me right now. It's ash, not sparkles. I know, but it looks like sparkles. This is part of the shader flag that I changed.
Reliant on O'Hare's jugs of air, they would
Atmosphere.
run out in mere minutes.
Night
Sure,
nap
they might
on
give
that.
themselves some psychological boost from thinking that O'Hare's air is breathing
Like that.
fresher, but it's just
The
that. It's
dimension.
psychology, not biology. The fresh
Shit,
air
wait.
that they're buying from O'Hare is no different from the fresh air they'd get if they simply opened up
Atmosphere.
a window.
I think it was not
It's
here.
kind of like
It was
another
from this
resource
side.
we have in real life that's available to us that
It
many
was
opt to pay for because it
force-
comes in tiny plastic bottles that claim to be
force
fresher.
lighting
Go
on the
figure.
bit-
Talking
the-
about water here, guys. Thought the
Here.
metaphor was obvious enough.
Like
I
that?
feel like I need to spell it out. Bottled
Yep,
water.
that's better.
O'Hare's air is just the stand-in for bottled water.
You left
but
me.
One thing we can say is that
You pushed
before
me
O'Hare,
off!
The town was a wasteland, thanks in large part to the Onceler cutting down trees. In the present day of the movie, Thneedville is an artificially created utopia.
What do you mean I left you?
Everyone is happy, where the air is cleaner than anything that exists around it. We saw.
Oh, I found a fucking nether fortress. I
In the
didn't.
present day, we see Ted cough on smog-filled air when he leaves the city's walls. As Ted gets further away from the city, the more air pollution there seems to be. If anything, Thneedville is the one place that seems to have escaped from this fate. Somehow, by hook or by crook, Aloysius O'Hare managed to create what is, by all accounts, a thriving city. Despite the lack of trees, he found a way to allow people to breathe free air, even when they're not consuming his bottled air. If you look at it that way, O'Hare
How does he do
almost
it,
seems
then?
like a hero. At the end of the movie, when we look out over the ruined wasteland, it's important to understand that isn't what O'Hare created. It's what he had to overcome for his company and town to be successful. And he did it.
Where the fuck did she go?
Happy. As we see in the opening song of the movie, his consumers are clearly thriving, happy about him,
Oi.
happy about the city they live in, welcoming the
Kaida.
entrance and the city's new parking lot in a grand chorus. In fact, if you actually look at the living conditions of people in Thneedville, it seems not bad at all. For a movie that's supposed to be all about the woes of modernity and the harm brought by capitalistic greed, we don't see anyone in Thneedville that seems to be a real victim of O'Hare's enterprises. We don't see people who are left poor and destitute. We don't see people who are forced
What the
to work
fuck is she
jobs they
doing?
don't like in order to keep up with the rat race, or worse yet,
here.
in order to breathe. People happily prance around while they're on the job, and everyone seems to have tons of time for leisure and enough money to buy
Bitch.
giant cars. The inciting incident of the film where Ted goes off in search of a tree isn't because someone is actually suffering from a lack of trees. It's because he wants a kiss from Audrey, the hot girl in
Wiener.
the store that he has a crush on.
Hey, Wiener. Nice.
In the whole world is
This is new. I haven't been here
a
yet, I
real
think.
living tree.
If a guy somehow got you one.
Well, I'd probably marry him on the spot.
Heck, she's not even pining for nature. She doesn't want to see a forest. She just wants to see a tree in her backyard for the funsies, for the novelty
Kaida,
of it.
are you
These
being a
are the
brat, kinda?
concerns of the people of Thneedville.
Oh my god.
Too shabby.
She's always
So
a brat.
O'Hare doesn't really seem to be that much of a bad guy here.
947.
He doesn't want to grow the tree at the end of the movie.
This is
but
bratty
besides
behavior,
that, he
fuck.
took a desolate, polluted wasteland and turned it into a consumerist utopia where
What bratty
everyone
behavior is
happy.
this,
Sure,
Kaida?
he's rich, but he's rich off of producing a product that people were willing to pay for. So if O'Hare isn't the bad guy, then surely the bad guy is the Onceler.
I'm not bad. I'm the good guy here.
Looks like someone's seen an episode of Film Theory before. But seriously, it's hard to defend
Not
this
bad.
guy.
I'm the good guy
He's
here.
definitely the one to blame for all the trees being cut down. Kind of. I mean, technically it was his overbearing mother who pushed him to the brink.
See, we're not making things
I lost you.
fast enough. We could always start chopping down the trees.
Man, it is no wonder that Tumblr fell in love with this guy. He's a tall, thin, guitar-playing nerd who wears vests, loves marshmallows, and has mommy issues.
You always said I wouldn't amount to anything, remember?
Oh, hush your mouth. I was just trying to motivate you.
I'm really glad that you clarified that because it actually hurt my feelings for a really long time.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's old Onesie who's responsible for chopping down the trees, which is bad. So thus, he is the villain. Except we see his backstory.
I like a Blackstone right now.
On his own to make a
Yeah.
business because he has a product.
Very many of them too.
Garbage? Oh no.
Garbage? All of them?
This is a revolutionary product that will change the world as we know it.
It has a million uses.
And nobody believes in him. Nobody.
But nobody's gonna buy that thing.
He goes to town every day for a week and just gets
Oh,
harassed by the awful, terrible people there. Like, it is brutal for just this one guy and his guitar and a dream. And yet, despite all of this adversity, he still keeps trying. And you know what? It eventually pays off. Onceler wasn't wrong. His product is something that everyone wants. The Thneed is the world-changing product that he thought it was. I'm sorry, I just can't fault a hardworking guy with a dream who overcomes adversity to achieve tremendous
Soon
success
Blackstone's
as the
here.
bad guy in this case. His one fault, and this is a biggie, is that he doesn't replace the trees. And that's not evil, it's just stupid and bad business. As he too quickly learns, without trees, his business dies. There's a reason
Well.
why in real life 80 to 90% of newly planted trees are planted by logging and paper companies. To quote from one of their websites, how would it be in their best interest to destroy forests with no intention of replacing the trees that are used to make paper? Sustainability of harvestable areas is crucial to the long-term survival of any paper company, and that means that sustainable, managed forests are crucial to their business model. The harvested areas for paper companies are also known
there's
as
so many stuff here.
forests. Essentially, detailed models are
Should just
built
keep this
that
thing
allow
on my
trees to be
offhand
harvested
so I can
sustainably. For each tree that's cut
kill it
down,
up.
several are planted or naturally regrown in its place at a rate that keeps the environment stable. According to the U.S. Forest Service, over 4 million trees are planted in the United States every day, with nearly 2 million
Jesus.
planted by the paper and wood products industries. Remember Mr.
Join
Beast's
the Discord.
speech where
Hello,
it's
welcome to
$20
Discord.
million for 20
I'm
million
not in the
trees?
call right now.
Amazing accomplishment, right? And it was, but in perspective, that's 5 days worth of planting for these companies.
Kaido already
The
paid me in
businesses
advance
aren't
for some
evil,
reason.
or at the very least, aren't evil for those
Just get the
who
fuck out of me.
business interests force them to be sustainable, and that is the Onceler's big mistake. He didn't see the forest for the trees, if you'll pardon the pun. So who is the villain of the Lorax? It's the consumer. It's us. It's easy to point at the big business guys, in this case the Onceler and Aloysius O'Hare, and say, you did this. You're the
You
one
did
who
this.
all
It's your fault.
only doing what we as
Oh.
the consumer are telling
There's so
you to do.
many,
Both
like,
O'Hare and the Onceler
basalts
reference
placed in the
consumer
nether
at
now.
various points throughout
So
the movie.
annoying.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Stupid enough to buy this?
Can we
Join Call of it. No.
we're telling him we want
Is the Minecraft server just for you or is it open? It's for the. It's for.
and again with the Onceler.
Not for streamers. I guess it's for people in the Discord server as well.
Customers are buying. That is us telling him we approve of what you're doing. Keep providing that service. Again, both men are just fulfilling a need that the consumer is telling them that they want. For more proof,
Them, of
Onceler
course,
was
really
ready
give
to
lots
pack
of
up his
XP.
need business when it wasn't selling, but ramps it
Well,
up again when consumer demand is through the roof.
My guy said
If it
off
wasn't for
me.
all of those people wanting to buy a Thneed, the forest would still be intact. From what we see and hear in the movie, the people of Thneedville are perfectly happy with their giant cars and their inflatable trees and their waste of batteries. They want those things. And you know what they don't want? Trees.
O'Hare's right.
Thneeds will ruin us all!
Stop
Onceler and
Trees
O'Hare
will ruin
aren't
its
the
hall.
bad guys like the movie wants to frame it. It's much more complicated than that.
That's stupid.
We're the bad guys.
Trees give you life,
because
dumbass.
we are the ones that let their bad business practices slide. We didn't prioritize nature.
Join it,
we
Luffy.
didn't care about the trees because we
Why am I
wanted
being
to
forced to
feed
join the
humanity.
call?
We didn't care about air quality to worry about O'Hare's pollution. For change to happen, it doesn't
What the
fall
fuck is
on
that?
them, it falls on us. And if we disapprove of the way
Shit,
someone
there's
is
so
doing
many
business or what
places
a
to
company
go here.
stands for, it's up to
Where
the
did she go?
consumer to vote with their dollar. But to both O'Hare and
Tell me
Russell
to-
in the
you
movie,
tell me to join
dollars
in,
thus
so
far
now I'm
have been
telling you.
them,
Wait,
we
I told you to
approve of
join?
what you're doing. That's why this line in the movie and in the book is so important.
Because unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better.
It's not about the Onceler, it's not about O'Hare, it's about us. And that is the message of the Lorax. One that I think most people, and especially Illumination Entertainment,
What the f-
completely missed. But hey, that's
How does she not see me?
a film theory. And thank you again for supporting this channel and for supporting today's sponsor, NordVPN.
NordVPN! All right. Wait, how are you in the car now, Monica? I thought you were working.
Trudging through the depths of the
Shit.
Onceler fandom.
Wait. What is the emoji movie? What? Let's play
Alright
this.
guys, it's time to reveal the theory of the day. Are you ready? Okay, here I go.
Oh, because we were playing together. What do you mean?
Sesame Street! My friend Toothpicky here. Say hi, Toothpicky.
Hey, Picky.
Toothpicky says that
Fucking
the
bitch.
theory of the day is that Sesame Street has
She's such a
dark
bitch.
secret, and that it all begins with Elmo.
I haven't played
wanting to
Minecraft in
know
forever.
his friend
It's okay.
Pet Rock.
When was the last time you played?
Really? The root of the problem is more systematic. Toothpicky says that in the end, what Rocco represents is
She's gonna
older
die soon.
generations failing to establish proper social norms and a troubling
Years
tendency of
ago. There's
defaulting
like
to
tons of
victim
updates.
blaming.
Yeah, now it's their turn to go.
Insightful.
I will join after I lead her to the fucking gas.
Toothpicky have to say?
That I deserve a raise.
Your toothpick friend is stupid.
Oh, Bastion! We found a Bastion. What the
Hello,
fuck?
Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show that'll always let you have the last oatmeal raisin cookie. You know what's
Last
wild? My
oatmeal
parents
raisin
grew up with
cookie,
Sesame
he
Street,
said.
and then I grew up with Sesame Street, and now my son Oliver can.
What version is my
also grow up
server?
with Sesame Street. After his Paw Patrol phase,
1.2.1.6.
Of course, this show started all the way back in 1969. It has run for an insane 52 seasons.
Oh,
total of
that-
4,626
I don't have any-
episodes so far.
Hang on.
Considering that the Theorist channels are at 931 episodes, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job of catching up. Anyway, with this show being such a prominent ingredient in the cultural stew and producing such a huge volume of content, you can bet that there's going to be plenty of unusual things that have happened inside the old neighborhood. Like the time the
And
musician
this-
Smokey Robinson got groped by the letter U. Or the
What?
time they decided to dunk on Fox News.
This show is way too clean. That is it. I am changing the channel. From now on, I am
Changing. Oh my god, your eyes are glowing. Look at that.
Or that time they turned famous actor Robert De Niro into a cabbage.
Hey, look at me, I'm a cabbage. Good source of riboflavin.
But none of that quite compares to what surfaced earlier this year when Twitter
You take the
user
fucking gold? Oh my
a
god.
clip where Elmo flips out over his friend Zoe's pet rock Rocco.
Then someone said gold was useless last stream? And then they're like, ooh, gold, I want it. Where's your... Build up, woman, build up.
Watching as the usually kind and patient Elmo loses his cookies, literally and figuratively, over a rock made this clip go absolutely viral, totaling over 9 million views, with just about every major news publication from Vanity Fair to Polygon
Ooh,
to
this looks
NPR covering
nice.
Elmo's explosive rage. Elmo's Twitter account got involved. Dwayne The Rock
1.21.6.
Johnson responded. Heck, Sesame Street's TikTok is still leaning in. Everyone has had themselves a good old time and
Ooh,
enjoyed their
crying
thousands of dollars in
obsidian.
free advertising off this one clip. But then, of
I'll be
course, the internet
taking that,
decided
thank
to do
you.
what it does best. It dug deeper. Several cyber sleuths,
It
or I
dug
suppose they could
deeper.
be Sesame Street superfans, found that this wasn't the only time where Elmo became just a wee bit upset by Rocco's shenanigans.
Oh, Rocco says that was a great workout. It sure was, Rocco.
What the fuck is Rocco?
He's a very
I don't even know.
Go on, say hello, Rocco. Yeah, Rocco says hello. Elmo didn't hear anything.
It would seem like everyone's favorite little red monster actually has himself a short fuse when it comes to this particular rock. And this caught my attention because,
the rock.
first off, it's just funny, but also because it seems so out of character for both the show and Elmo. Elmo is always portrayed as this incredibly kind character, and yet for some reason he has one trigger, and it's Rocco. He goes completely mask off and devolves into a fiery red ball of rage. But
where the fuck did she go? Oh my god, wait.
Going on here? What's the backstory? Is there a backstory?
Give me your Minecraft username in Discord, yeah.
From a cute, cuddly, metaphorical monster
There is a my guess.
Coming true? Has Elmo finally had enough and is ready to watch it all burn? Well, I looked into it, loyal theorists, and the truth is actually much sadder than all of that. Elmo is far from the monster in these situations.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, I should probably stop saying ooh.
That's currently getting steamrolled in the process. Let's start off with a bit of backstory here. Elmo's beef with Rocco actually goes back much further than you might initially expect. The earliest clip that surfaced after the initial viral tweet came all
What does she
the way
want?
from
Hang on.
1999, when Zoe interrupts Elmo so that Rocco can be the one to say the number of the day.
Today's number is 12. Rocco says the number is 12.
The Discord has a channel where it said username the whitelist. It's like,
It's all typical behavior
oh my
from a
god.
child with a growing imagination. And it's not
Try
like
it out,
Elmo
wait
doesn't
here,
understand
please.
imaginary friends or pretend play either. In another episode with Rocco, Elmo has a stuffed toy that he's named Baby David. The two of them pretend to be astronauts.
What the fuck is happening? Why did you let him go?
Rocco. Hello, Rocco. Hey, Elmo, could you please watch Rocco for a minute? Rocco doesn't need Elmo to watch him. Rocco's just a rock. Well, rocks need watching too, Elmo. But Zoe...
Elmo obviously doesn't think that
Set
they're
off
literally
mic.
floating around in space. They're just playing astronaut. So clearly he can separate fantasy from reality. So then why does he have all this animosity towards a rock imaginary friend? Because here's the thing.
I love the ADHD screen going on, amazing. I'm listening and I'm not judging. I'm feeding into it.
With doing the Rocco dance. That's Mr. Rocco. And Elmo doesn't understand why other characters insist that Rocco is such a good
Oh shit, I'm
dancer.
still in. I'm not supposed to be in creative. I'm a run.
4424, Zoe insists that Rocco is getting married. She throws a huge event complete with
Where's
guests and a
all
cake,
this?
much
I need to
the
find more
confusion and
chests.
frustration of Elmo.
Chest is where the ancient debris are. Oh, that was close. Okay.
This pattern holds even going as far back as Rocco's first appearance in episode 3809.
Shut up and go.
where Elmo
Okay, I'm not gonna be
laughs in
toxic.
Zoe's face when she tries to
I wanna play with you and Kaida. Maran is super sleepy. Yeah, it's almost 12 for her. Oh, it's a rock.
Face when she introduces you to her new friend, imaginary or otherwise. Not exactly a very kind thing to do there, Elmo. Seems remarkably out of
Yeah,
character for
cancel
this
Elmo.
gentle and sweet monster.
Love to if you find the right time.
Backstory here. Well, from the creator's standpoint, this was always what they intended. Reading interviews with the writers that came out after the viral video, they intended for Elmo to always get frustrated by the whole Rocco.
We learn and we grow, I
Elmo
guess.
getting frustrated are hilarious.
I'm just talking to myself.
Savage to this rock.
Where is Kaida going? Oh, she just fucking died.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the episodes, Elmo always starts stubborn and insists that Rocco is just rock. But in basically every single situation, he either exhibits an
We're
enormous
going
amount of
on a
patience or
not
goes
on a
out of his
trip,
way
on an
to
off
befriend
trip.
Rocco for Zoe's sake. For instance,
We're
that
going
episode where
off
Rocco
track
is
for a
getting
second.
married, Elmo is honored when Rocco actually wants him to become the best man. In another episode, number 4077, while the group is having fun on a play date and they're swinging on a tire swing, Zoe insists that Rocco get a turn.
So, bye,
for
Fluffy.
Elmo.
Bye-bye, Hargo.
Despite him not wanting Rocco to get a turn because, you know, it's a rock, Elmo
Don't
eventually
get
relents and
electrocuted.
takes his turn
It's
while Rocco
raining.
goes
If it's
first.
raining, don't
And
get
during the
die.
elephant dance session I mentioned
Don't
earlier,
get
Elmo keeps
die, he
dancing
said.
for Rocco despite being knocked around
Oh my
by the
god, that was
giant
crazy.
elephant and Rocco's constant criticism of Elmo's moves.
Damn, 2 of these? I'm getting rich here.
So while Elmo does tend to lose his cool whenever Rocco gets brought into the picture, by the end of
Rocco!
the episode, he generally learns and grows from the
Is
experience.
that even like a proper thing instead of the bastion in there?
Elmo is being physically and psychologically attacked here. He's being knocked around by an elephant
I think because the Nether is in peaceful mode.
all of it for the benefit
War
of
pigs.
Rocco. In the cookie clip, Elmo's
Interesting.
favorite cookie is being given away to an inanimate object. And on the tire swing, Elmo winds up having to share his turn because Rocco has gone before him. And suddenly, the
This-
adult Gabby has run out of time.
Who's next? Elmo is. Rocco's in line ahead of you. It's his turn. But Rocco is a rock. You know
No, Elmo. Rocco is next in line.
Oh, okay, fine.
In each
What
of these
gold in
situations,
there?
and others that I'm not talking about, Zoe is always the one pulling some kind of cruel stunt on Elmo. Enough so that I have to ask, is she the true monster here? It'd be
Oh my
one thing
gosh,
if Zoe actually
technical.
thought that Rocco was alive, but she doesn't. She
Whatever,
understands what he is.
taking
In that
everything
infamous video clip,
myself.
Zoe admits that Rocco isn't actually alive. He doesn't eat or breathe.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That thing almost fucking killed me. What the fuck? Jesus.
He doesn't eat or breathe or grow, right?
Well, yeah.
In fact, the episode that introduces Rocco also features a song that specifically says that rocks aren't alive and cannot eat.
Is a rock alive? Though it can't grow like your brother. Is a rock alive?
What can I say? Always on y'all's
Seems like a
mind.
very clear message from the creators of the show. So Zoe understands that
Okay,
Rocco is
hold on.
alive.
Okay,
Isn't
go
really
ahead.
saying
Go.
all these things to Elmo or
What
wanting
are
to
you?
eat his
Oh my
favorite
god.
cookie. So that
Nothing.
would
Don't mind me.
that Zoe has to be the one being the real jerk here, right? I mean, if you go back and watch these interactions with that fact in mind, the tone drastically
What the fuck?
shifts. All of a
She's
sudden,
trading
this
with
isn't
them.
a case of a girl wanting her
Where
imaginary
is
friend
this?
to have the oatmeal raisin cookie that he prefers. It's depriving Elmo of the
The
cookie that he wants.
oatmeal
That sequence with
raisin
Nancy Elephant, it's not a
cookie.
girl passing along constructive criticism
What
of
is
her
this thing? It's a
imaginary
mything
friend. It's
template.
just
Yeah, I
her
know, but
having
what's
an
it?
excuse
What
to
is this?
say
What is the
mean things to
template
Elmo. The
about?
incident with the swing that we mentioned earlier, it's not a girl wanting to make sure that her imaginary friend
Can
gets
gas
her
get
fun without
faster?
making Elmo wait before he can have fun. It's
Oh
about
damn, I love these
control.
boots. Holy
Zoe
shit.
uses Rocco as a means of controlling all of those around her. In fact, after Rocco gets to swing, Zoe then insists
Right?
that Rocco
Let's put
keep
some on.
swinging, further delaying Elmo's turn.
Okay, now it's Elmo's turn. Oh, what's that? Rocco says he's having such a good time. He wants to keep on swinging.
No,
Not to mention that this entire situation starts because Zoe interrupts
It's my turn, you.
Gavin and forces Rocco
I'm
into
kidding.
it.
There's somebody else who wants to play too. Someone else? Yeah, Rocco.
Rocco's not real, you stupid.
And once he's in, Rocco once again steamrolls Elmo's plans.
So, what are we
Stupid ass rock. Stupid ass. Sorry.
Rather jump. But Rocco's a rock. Rock can't jump. Elmo wants to see the alphabet. But that wouldn't be fair to Rocco.
Zoe was the one who wanted to jump here. Rocco was just an excuse. At another point in
hate
episode
her.
4258, despite his protests, she asks Elmo to hold Rocco's hand, only to come back and claim that he's holding something else.
That's not Rocco's
Oh my
hand,
god.
that's his butt.
That's his butt.
Oh, watch it there, Zoe. That is a serious accusation you're making. You're fixing to get Elmo canceled. But in all seriousness, this is yet another example of her using Rocco to humiliate Elmo despite him ultimately doing what she
Ooh, we're in
wants.
Soulsand Valley now.
Here, listing more and more examples, but the long
Found
and
it.
short of it is that Zoe's actions.
She's right here. Where is she?
She's using Rocco as an excuse not just to get what she wants, but then to
Kaida.
terrorize Elmo while getting what she wants, time and time again. So there we have it, right? Despite what we see in these viral clips, Zoe is actually the evil monster lurking on Sesame Street, tormenting and gaslighting Elmo in an unchecked
She's
reign of
definitely gonna
terror,
die.
right? Well, not exactly. You see, while Zoe isn't exactly treating Elmo the best here, you have to remember, like Elmo, she's 3 years old, despite being 3
That's
years
true.
old for the past 50 years. Either way, Zoe
You gotta
is a
teach her
child,
what
and
how
just like
to
we can't blame
treat
Elmo
people with
for his negative
respect.
response to Rocco, it's not exactly fair to pin
What
all
the
this
hell?
blame for
She already
the
get it
toxic
on?
relationship between the two on her behavior, especially when children at that age can't really understand complex topics like morality outside of just this is right, this is wrong. No, the root problem here actually goes much deeper in Sesame Street, all the way down to the people that are supposed to be looking after these adorable.
You burned it!
See, when it comes to this Rocco situation, it's the adults on Sesame Street, both the humans and the monsters, who aren't doing
Sorry.
what needs to be done for the best interests of either Elmo or Zoe. In
I'm not
every
bringing her
single
back.
situation
She's
that I
already
brought up
gone.
Here today, the adults are
We just have
bending
to
over
pray for
backwards
her.
to make sure that Zoe is happy, walking the tightrope to indulge her fantasies about Rocco despite knowing that he's just a rock. Now, let me be clear, being a parent and engaging with a child's imaginary friend, great thing to do, totally fine. It is
Why don't I just
healthy
put my
engaging
stream
with a
on
child's fantasies to a certain degree.
at the background and I just yelled at the top of my lungs.
Taking this to a whole nother level, a dangerous level, and it's doing
I'm
more
crying.
harm than good.
You're the one who burnt it. What do you mean you're crying?
That while fostering a child's imagination is
Why,
imaginary friends can get out of hand in certain situations. You cannot let the imaginary friend turn into a way for the child to
She's
control
getting
the
so
family
spoiled,
because
chat.
that
This is
teaches the
crazy.
kids the wrong lesson.
Kaira is
Think of the
getting
very
so
first
spoiled.
clip.
It's burnt. You burnt it.
Rocco was not only given a cookie,
Which was mean, Kaira. Why did you burn it? Oh my god.
and instead of really getting down on one knee and being firm with Zoe,
Kaira, you burnt it, Kaira. Why? What did he do to you, Kaira? Oh my god, Kaira.
Gee, Elmo, that
Back when Zoe interrupts Elmo's playdate, the adult should have stepped in to defend Elmo.
Oh, there's another one up there.
Clearly uncomfortable saying no to Zoe.
It's sad now. I'm sad now because you burned it. That's the other one guest for me, and she burned it. I spoiled her. Yeah, I am. Why am I spoiling her? I don't know. This is I'm creating a nepo baby. You know what a nepo baby is? That one over here?
Each time Elmo's
There's not. Oh,
ignored
God.
by the people around
Gotta find the one with like almost a full ribs.
Rock. The same thing happens with
If
the
not,
swing later.
then
Sure, the
it's
adult
not.
checks in
Ooh.
to see whether Elmo's okay with Rocco going first.
You sure you're okay with this, Elmo?
Yeah, almost next anyway, Gabby.
But when she has
Okay,
to go
good.
and Elmo doesn't get a
Okay.
full turn to himself, Elmo's patience isn't rewarded. He's the one left holding the bag.
You can trade for it or make it. I know. I'm just being mad for the bit. I'm not actually mad.
That dancing clip that we showed you earlier, the elephant
It's for the content. You gotta understand. It's the content game, bro. Scared the fuck out of me.
The full wedding that's thrown for Rocco and his
Let
bride.
me just clip that. That was such a good clip. Hang on.
Go. An expensive wedding cake is ordered. People dress up. They stress over being late for this rock. These adults are enabling Zoe.
What was that? Is Kaira still here? Tell her she's not engaged anymore.
Unhealthy way. And worse,
What? She was engaged to you?
Drive him insane, exasperate him
What?
to his breaking point. Remember, he's 3. He doesn't have the tools to understand why they're treating this rock in this way. A way that is
Are you
miles
engaged?
better than the way that they're treating him. But why? Why are these parents seemingly so scared to really put their foot down when it comes to Rocco? Well, it's sad to say, but this actually has its roots in entirely good intentions. And we can trace the reason why all the way back to the 1970s and a little character named
Oh.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
We done with who?
Serious, this conspiracy
I
goes
don't know.
deep. See, Rocco isn't the first time that Sesame Street has addressed the idea of imaginary friends with an ongoing storyline. And let's just say that the way they did it before was problematic.
You weren't there, it's
Back
too
in
long to
1971,
explain.
Sesame Street introduced
That's true.
Aloysius Snuffleupagus, a big, hairy, elephant-like
That's
monster
real.
who befriends Big Bird. It's cool. Another new
think she
character for
will
all the
take
others on the
spoon
show to
blocks.
interact with, right? Except there was a problem. Big Bird was the only person who ever saw Mr. Snuffleupagus. And whenever Big Bird tried to introduce him to any of the human characters, Mr. Snuffleupagus would be gone. Disappeared into thin
Mr.
air.
Snuffleupagus. How do you say the word? I wasn't gonna go through and guys me if I get engaged.
All of Bird's friends. Let's go get our stuff and we'll meet back here. Gee, Bird, they were just here.
I went along for the bit. I didn't think it was serious. I think the guy just took back his engagement. I don't think it's serious either. I think they're just playing.
They didn't believe him when he said that Mr. Snuffleupagus was a real thing.
How does he say that without laughing? Mr. Snuffleupagus. Mr. Snuffleupagus. Mr. Snuffleupagus. How do you say that?
That it became a recurring
I
joke
don't know, I
that
was
would run
thinking-
for
I was just
14
English.
years, and then things changed. In the mid-1980s,
Mr.
Snuffleupagus.
She was like, wait, what happened an hour ago?
Neglected home. The people working on Sesame Street felt that having their adult characters refuse to believe a 6-year-old Big Bird when he's trying to tell him something could make the children.
The
watch
bird is
at
6
home
years
think
old.
that no adults would believe them if they came forward about
Too
something
drunk.
serious. And so finally, they decided to introduce Mr.
Gotta be drunk.
Snuffleupagus to the rest of the cast. In November of 1985, Big
How
Bird
many
was finally
fucking
vindicated
gas are
as the
there? Oh my
adults came
God.
face to face with Snuffy and their jaws hit the floor.
Okay, can you call it Snuffy is good. Come.
You've seen him, and you gotta believe it, right? He's not imaginary, but you never believed me.
Enter Rocco. I suspect that in the aftermath of the Mr. Snuffleupagus drama, the creators of Sesame Street leaned hard, too hard, in the other direction. Now the lesson they seem to be passing along isn't just that grown-ups will believe you when you tell them things, but they'll go along with it so much that you can then
Where
use
is
your
it?
imaginary friends
There's
to
one more
torture
up
other
there,
kids
okay.
to control everyone around you. And none of this actually speaks to Elmo's state of mind. Sure, it's important to make sure that Zoe
I still don't think I'll come to you.
but what about Elmo, pointing out that Rocco is just a rock? Why aren't his accurate observations and ensuing confusion getting equally acknowledged? Instead, there's nothing. In yet another episode, Zoe ignores Elmo's protests over not wanting to watch Rocco.
Could you please watch Rocco for a minute? Rocco doesn't need Elmo to watch him. Rocco's just a rock. Rocks need watching.
Rocco is a rock.
I'll be back in a minute.
But when Rocco suddenly
She asked Kaira, but I forgot like an hour later because she was drunk. Ah!
Rocco for me, and now he's gone.
Oh my god, why is this thing floating?
It
Oh
wasn't
my
his
god.
fault. He never said he would watch Rocco. It was never his responsibility.
Gone? He can't be gone, Elmo. I asked you to watch him.
Yeah, you
Come,
did, but
sorry.
you never got an affirmative answer there, Zoe. Where is Elmo's right to autonomy in this situation? Nowhere. It has no place right now on Sesame Street. In every Rocco scene,
Monopolizing gas.
Elmo is consistently left last on the tire swing. He's the one forced by everyone around him to give up his cookie to a
I have one for you. I have like 5 now.
silenced. So, is it any wonder that he'd hate this thing after so many years? But
High five! Keep it.
just a theory, a film theory, and cut.
Wiener. Why do you keep saying? Want me to say wiener? Wiener. Such a funny word too. The fuck is that? Smash. What the hell is this? Boo. What the? It's a fucking tree. It's about the words from software. What are you guys talking about? Oh my god. My humor is broken. So you want me to say wiener? What's wrong with wiener? Why do you want me to say wiener? Like every time I wanted to say just wiener.
Answer me quickly and honestly. Can you picture an empty room with yourself at the center?
Let it be a friend for the other one. There we go.
But I do.
But I do. Can you guys do that, by the way? Like the voice? Not this thing. Like just what I did. I love doing that voice. Sometimes it scares people so much. Yeah, 5. Yes. Smile. Was it? Oh, cry out. I heard smile. I was like, okay.
We're in
Sure,
that
yeah.
part of YouTube again. That shadowy corner where anything goes, where you'll see things that burn themselves into your mind. That corner that you probably shouldn't be watching at 3 a.m., but you're gonna try to anyway to
They
see
found a
if
Soul
it's
Sand
brave enough
Valley.
to last. And then you're gonna pass it on to your friends as a humble brag, saying, "Look, I watched this."
Hey, Ariel.
The war in question today is a small indie channel that I've had my eye on for a while now called _Boisvert, or as I believe it's actually pronounced, Boisvert. When I see the underscore at the beginning, it always makes me think that there needs to be a dramatic pause there, like Boisvert. Anyway, Boisvert is French and literally translates to green wood, which I don't think has anything to do with the twisted images that you're about to be seeing in its videos. The phrase is also used in a French figure of speech, une volée,
I'm running my gas.
which means a barrage of criticism. Likely more why it was chosen for the series and not the whole Greenwood thing. Regardless, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer a formal apology to the entirety of the French language for this video. Anyway, Boisvert is a peculiar little channel with imagery and sound design that's equal parts creative, creepy, and cryptic. The videos are almost avant-garde in their use of visuals, combining a lot of different
What was
animation
that?
and filmmaking techniques into something that's truly
I didn't take
uncanny
it.
and often terrifying.
Yeah, that
Seriously,
tomato.
from the very first
Oh,
video, we
no,
jumped from
not getting
traditional
attacked
sequential
again.
animation to skin-crawling live action with heavy filters and rotoscope
Oh shit, I
visuals.
didn't. What is that? What did you do, Monica?
And that's just what's
Why,
on the
why is
surface
there a
of the
curse
very
word?
first video. Look a little
What?
deeper and you start finding a
Monica? Cursing in my chat? What? Damn.
academic language.
1,000 decisions made in the name of a desecrated existence. Look up from here, watching.
Oh my god. What are you guys cursing about?
There's also a lot of imagery in there of floating hands trying to give us the tickles. So that's fun. If you can manage to brave your way through its uploads, it's clear that there's a story here, but the timeline of events is completely out of order. There are also
Oh,
elements of an ARG,
you can see what I'm
Morse
doing.
code, and QR codes that are linking to unlisted
It's
videos.
the clip,
You know me,
not a
when I
curse
see an
word.
analog horror series with
What
ARG,
clip? I
won't
didn't see it,
stand
to be
help
honest.
the bottom of it. There is clearly a deeper story hidden in this channel just under the surface. And what I found at
I
the
lost
end
you.
of history was not at all what I would have expected. Boisvert is
Hey, will someone give me
one of the
gas?
darkest and twisted explorations into human emotion that I've seen. And yet, once you understand what you're watching, it hits hard. It is real. It connects in a way that most other media doesn't. And to top it all off, it's uplifting. Don't let this fool you, friends. This story has itself a happy ending. That said, before it gets there, Boisvert
I'm
is
very confused
heavy,
here.
friends. Consider this your content warning. Today we're braving our way through
Content
topics like
warning.
depression,
My fault,
anxiety,
my fault.
isolation, and self-harm. But I promise you, it all comes out good in the end. So, what is the creator of of Bois Vert trying to say through all the unsettling whispers?
Let us begin.
From the very first video, Take Care, it's clear that we're diving into a plot that has a lot to say. Here we meet our main character, an artist. I'm gonna call him Antlers Guy because none of the characters in the series appear to have official names. Antlers Guy counts the small victories
Antlers
where he
Guy.
can, including waking up at a reasonable hour, consistently exercising, ignoring the noises downstairs.
I sent it to you. Why did we just put asterisk? Oh, okay.
For too long, Antlers Guy is drawn to the noises, heading down into
It's a
space.
content game, bro.
There that we meet
I think
our
I
main
clipped this too. What the fuck?
a shadowy figure
Wait, let
with
me
a
pause
disturbing
this.
triangular head. Suddenly, in a
I have like Twitch stuff here. Hang on. What the hell? For side YouTube, let me close that. Twitch clip. Did you? I did, yes. Let me open this up. Hang on. Wait, pause it. And then wait. This Twitch is so huge, what the fuck? There. Oh, it's behind the game, hang on. This. No, it's too big, hang on. Gotta use the slide YouTube. There we go. I'm just gonna play it and see myself. It's for the content. You gotta understand. It's the content game, bro. Ah! Ah! Scared the fuck out of me. I would have clipped it, but like made it
jarring twist, the art style shifts to live footage with the entity charging at the camera, whispering a
made it.
series of
I was gonna say
questions.
just perfectly cut here. I was gonna go up. I forgot. I missed last stream. Can we just have your VOD in the corner and stuff? You wanna have the VODs? It's gonna be two of me talking. I don't think we want that. Sounds like torture. Who was streaming last stream? I think it was it me or was it Fiera? If it's Fiera, it's fine. Let me check. Hang on. Oh shit, I can't use this one. Use this other one instead.
Inside without the musical numbers. An Instagram
Without the musical numbers.
Clearly having difficulty adjusting to the isolation, and this triangular headed figure in the basement represents the
Content video producer. Producer.
Isn't the first time that he's had to deal with room or the
It
depression
was not Fiera, it was me. I was gaming on my phone. Fiera was last, like the last stream when we were playing Little More Fortune. You can play that if you want. I have to readjust though, because it's not good for side YouTube.
seek out relationships, he's never been able to find them.
But it is.
It's not on YouTube either because I was suspended on YouTube for the copyrighted stuff. I think Fiera, like this one doesn't have any copyright, so I think it's fine. Oh. Not Fiera! Fiera, what happened to you? Wait. Put her here. I need to customize. It was a joke, it's okay. Ah, okay. I don't want too fluffy. I don't want too fluffy. One is enough. It was a joke, it's okay. Okay, okay, okay. I thought you were... You can do the Fiera one, but...
Okay.
I haven't clipped this. I need to clip this.
I'm here now.
Let's go into the woods.
And
Let's
guess
go
that
into the
eternal happiness.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, there was that fucking girl on the side. I forgot about her.
To no avail, I am immobilized.
Mommy! Luo! I swear to God, you're like just wandering in the background when Fiera shows up. You're like, Mommy! See, now you have something for the people who want Fluffy and for the who want Fiera. Oh my God, that's... I don't like that you're not wrong, Haga.
I wish I was at home. A phrase that makes me want to
I don't like that you're not wrong, okay?
But that was before. Now that Antlers Guy's been quarantining at home, the depressive thoughts are seeping into every other part of his life. Most obviously is
Not the
work. We've seen that
depressive
same
thoughts.
shadowy creature appearing as a drawing while Antler's
Here's
tries to
the
remain productive in
flights.
lockdown.
Here we go.
And that's not the only moment it happens. While scrolling through the video frame by frame, if you pause it at the perfect moment, you'll see Room peeking in at Antler's guy through the window. This whole idea
I don't think I'm gonna play my own voice. It's gonna be awkward. It's blah blah. No, it's gonna make me multitask. Like whenever I see something that I like, I'm gonna clip it.
Seasoned air gears
That's
will
why.
immediately recognize this as Morse code. And when you run it through a translator, it asks, when does
Five.
a home become a complex? That phrase is also included in a secret message
Oh.
in the same video, hidden in the closed captions during some heavy breathing.
The closed captions through some
Either way, that
happy
question, when
breathing.
does a home become a complex, has a double meaning for the series, both as
How much do I have? I have 5 right now. I need to get more. Gotta beat Kaida. Not like beat, just beat her in terms of numbers. Not like beat her. I'm not an abuser. I'm mining bone and found more.
Things just get worse. The damage has already been done. Antler's guy is still terrified of going outside, but now he has the added layers of guilt and otherness to contend with as the world moves on without him. We see this in the video Burning.mp4. Released in March of 2021, Burning states that an entire year has passed since the world was shut down and our protagonist is not doing well. His expression is now permanently veiled in shadow. Instead of waking up encouraged, he views his life as just a series of endless cycles that
Had to
continue
clarify
repeat.
that.
He lives paralyzed in the basement, watching the rest of society through the window. Now, all he can do is stare at a blank sheet of paper.
I don't want to clarify that anymore. It's not funny anymore.
Inner darkness. Thankfully, Antler's guy isn't completely without hope. The next upload, Continue, dramatizes his internal battle as a video game showdown between two new figures, Skullface and Dogface. Again, because they don't have official names, we're just gonna call these characters
When I recorded my voice for the first time, I cringed, but I'm okay with it.
This video's got pretty much everything.
For the first time, how long ago was that? Was that recently?
Music track that absolutely.
Because right now I'm hearing myself while I talk to you guys, so you guys hear what I hear. So that's not. Oh my god, that's not another fortress here. What the fuck?
That the default option on the screen is actually quit. However, even when
Gotta go right around some crazy name. Okay, hug off. Go ahead.
option for a split second as not a chance.
See you later then.
Encapsulating the hopelessness that's
Minecraft
consumed
chat.
Antler's guy. We actually see literal manifestations of those.
Kaida, when you get the chance, push Luffy off the edge for me. Alright. I just saw that in the Minecraft chat. Alright. Oh my god. Bye. Hug off. Bye.
Have no hope. I suspect that these are his inner monologue, the negative things that he's telling himself as he spirals further and further downward.
I'm just
Thankfully,
mining
optimism
from
appears, representing
bones
an
right
option
now.
to continue
Yes.
battling and ultimately
I don't see the
stabbing
need
pessimism. Antler's guy will continue for
to
another
not
day.
mine
In
it,
its final
because
moment, pessimism
it's a
even
good
sprouts
source
dog ears,
of
representing how
what?
pessimism
Bones,
can
I
be
guess.
reshaped into optimism if you just give it
What
the
am I
chance.
using bones for?
I believe
I'm
that
using
optimism in
bones
the
for
story
the
is represented by a
plants.
dog-faced
Maybe.
creature. There was a massive
I don't even know what I'm using
split
bones for, to be
pandemic,
honest.
with 1 in 5 American households adopting either a cat or a dog. For many, these furry companions served
1
as a
in
ray
5.
of sunshine that brought much needed positivity and optimism to people.
Okay, this is not the right place to go anymore. This is not the Soul Sand Valley. Should probably go there instead.
So
Go
it
back.
does seem to track. But as anyone struggling with depression knows, it's not about winning just one battle. This isn't the sort of
Shit.
diagnosis
Okay,
where
I
you
can
have
go
a
over
single
here,
moment
it's
and
fine.
suddenly you've conquered
Oh,
depression.
I didn't even know this was there. This was here.
And we see that happening in the next series of uploads, The Complex and Entirely Beloved. Pessimism returns in a new,
There we go.
much darker form called The Complex.
How much do I have? I have 6 now. I'm getting your mom too. Don't worry. I'm getting your mom and I'm turning her into flowers, alright? I'm turning them into flowers so you can see her bloom into the beautiful flower that she was, alright? I'm not just getting the mom, okay? I'm not just getting you, I'm getting your mom too, alright? I'm not leaving anything behind. Don't worry. You can visit her anytime you want. You'll be okay.
All of this causes Antler's guy to be entirely consumed by his dark
I saw that.
persona.
Did I make
Not
this?
just to the
Kaida
basement,
made
but
this.
into a deep well.
I saw that drawing where it was like the mom protecting the baby. That's why she turned into bones. No, the gas mom. What do you think the bones are, Lua?
Himself to take that chance because he was afraid. He explains.
What do you think the bones are? They're gas. They're dead gas.
Here
But it's not just that he's afraid of other people, he's afraid of not being loved. I say this because the video ends on the French word for fear,
The
but
bones
the closed
in...
caption subtitles
Oh
actually
my gosh, you
replace
just realized that?
fear with love. In fact,
Oh my
the
God.
complex actually spells it out for us. For a brief moment,
Oh no.
the consequences, the QR code
Did you just realize that?
and once this thing
No!
scanned,
Oh my god, you took the bones without knowing?
here, the complex
You took
explains
the...
that
I'm making myself... Oh no, I broke it! Fuck! Why would you kill yourself because of that? Relax, Lou, relax, it's okay. That's why I say I'm taking them all the bones with the baby, so then they can visit their moms every time they want as a flower.
all of this becomes too much for Antler's guy. In the final shot,
Me, when I joined a streamer to play COD, I heard my voice in his saved Twitch videos to see if I was too loud, but I hated my voice. I don't think your voice is that bad. I love your voice actually. Really okay.
The home has become a true
First time I heard my voice. Ah, okay,
and with
okay,
this,
okay.
we arrive at the climax of the story arc.
Got
Zoning
7 now.
ordinance. Even the titles
I just wanna have 7
Zoning
gas then,
ordinances
because
dictate how a specific property
7 is like my
Since the
favorite
state of
number right
Antler's
now.
guy's dwelling space represents his mental state. This video will decide
You have
which
one here?
mindset will govern him.
Oh,
will he give
okay.
into his dark thoughts, or will he defeat them and move forward? Antler's guy is consumed
I
by a
see,
shadow
I
form,
see.
sitting at the bottom of a deep
I'm
pit
hearing my
facing
voice right now while I'm
complex
talking to you guys
looms over
on
him.
stream,
That's when
so I know I don't
danger
sound shit.
optimism arrives. Bloodied but not beaten.
Guess you
In
can
fact,
try
it
that.
literally drags the corpse of
You
pessimism
can
with him as it
open
arrives at the pit.
not videos here, like open
Complex
OBS.
lashes out and attacks optimism, trying to
Sorry.
drown out its positive
Oh, another one.
intentions. This then starts another battle.
And just
another
turn
conflict.
on the monitor audio output so you can hear yourself. That's what I'm doing right
During
now.
the struggle, pessimism's
Just hearing
corpse
myself
is
all the
knocked
time.
into the pit, and Antler's guy begins to devour
Oh.
it, symbolic of how in his depressive state he's literally feeding on negative thoughts. And during this epic struggle of positivity versus negativity, optimism against pessimism,
too.
hope versus depression, Antler's
Ooh.
guy is wounded as a knife
Now I
falls
record
into
my
the
games
pit
and edit it
strikes him.
and
I think
post
this
them
is
on
Boisvert's
TikTok.
way of portraying the
Ah.
topic of self-harm.
Okay,
but
okay,
in this
okay.
moment, he encounters the angel, which not really the thing that I want to see while I'm approaching the pearly gates, gotta say. Then again, some angels in the Bible are described as interlocking golden wheels covered in eyeballs, so, you know, maybe this thing is more accurate than I'd care to admit. Regardless, the angel comforts Antler's guy, asking him to recenter his thoughts on himself, picturing himself as the center of an empty room. It encourages him to cry out so that no one can ignore him, telling Antler's guy that it's okay to ask for help. Antler's guy reaches out to the angel, pulling off its face and then putting it on himself Majora's Mask style. But I don't suspect that this is a mask hiding us from other people. Instead, I think it's representative of Antler's guy putting on a new brave face so he can confront his own depression and enter the world that scared him for almost his entire life. The moment he grabs the mask, the closed captions read,
I've wanted to know you in this way for so long.
Antler's guy has found something that he can connect with and open up to. Back in the pit, hands erupt out
I
of
have
his
7!
lift him out of the pit, grabbing the complex and ripping it to shreds. The very last thing that we see in the video is Antler's guy, still consumed by the depressing room entity, disappearing and leaving behind only the outline of his silhouette. Morse code hidden in the closed caption at the
She sounds so sad too, like, oh.
The video's
Oh.
description reads, an ending, a continuation,
Ow.
a beginning. Despite Antler's guy saying goodbye to the complex, brought on by a lifetime of fear and incited by the home lockdowns, the darkness inside of him still lives on in a small way. The depression still follows him.
Of
It always
come.
will, but we're now saying
Ooh.
hello to a new start, a new
Wait,
beginning,
what are we
a
talking
chance
about?
to coexist with
Luo.
darkness, to understand it, and most importantly, to handle
guess.
it in a healthy way. And
She
with
sounds like
that,
she's gonna
we see the
impregnate me
closing
for
of
this.
this
I ain't
chapter of
losing.
Boisvert's story, something
Want
that
to
I
carry
would
my
call the
child?
complex,
No!
with our central character reasserting his voice and taking steps to pull himself out of his literal pit of despair. Now, to be honest, there's more to Boisvert's story. Really, there is, considering the channel's still actively uploading, so it's likely that I'll probably revisit the channel at some point down the road if you liked it. But for now, I just honestly appreciate how well this story's told. For as horrific as the visuals get, the message is actually real and hopeful. When you live with clinical depression or anxiety, you
I have
simply don't defeat
9
it.
now.
You see in so much
Damn.
media. It doesn't just go away vanquished. Instead, you have to learn to live alongside it in a way that allows you to continue moving forward. And sometimes you're gonna fail. Sometimes
Damn,
you're
there's
gonna
more.
backslide into another
Is
depressive
that
episode.
more
And
sand over there? Is
no
that
one
sand or is
can be at their
it
best every
just
single day.
basalt
And it's
stuff?
okay to reach out and ask for help
That's
when
just some
something
basalt
happens.
stuff.
And
Let me
that's gonna be true for
find,
a
see if there's any
creepy
more
looking
bones over here in the
protagonist or for you
South Sand
watching at
Valley.
home dealing with the hard times for
And then
yourself.
we're gonna
As
move
they
to the
say
other
in
side, the
zoning
left side.
ordinance, cry out, cry out, cry out. And I bet that you'll
If there's
find
no
an
more people,
audience
I
of
can go over
people
there.
willing to listen,
Oh.
able to relate, and eager to
There won't be
But hey,
any more baby
that's
cats
just
left at
a
this rate.
theory.
I
A
mean,
film
you can just
theory
ask me for one
and
and then
cuts.
We went to like one direction. We went to the east, so there should be more in the west, probably. There should be more in the west if you go to the west. We went to the east. Sorry. I'm gonna find something to watch now. The lore of Roblox Forsaken. Let's watch that.
One of these characters is the key to all the lore inside Roblox Forsaken. It could be you. Oh, no, you're dead. So I guess that
Oh, no, you're dead.
you. Oh, you're dead too. What about you? Quickly, start the episode.
I'm gonna go on the left side because I can't seem to go there without having to mine, which I don't want to do.
The show that isn't rolling in Robux, but it is rolling in lore. And we got another big one here for you today, folks. After our video on the Roblox game Dandy's World, our subreddit was flooded with other Roblox game suggestions that I should take.
Dandy's
a look
World?
at.
What the fuck is that?
Several hours of
Monica?
all of your suggestions, which I'm actually really thankful for. By
Monica, you wanna adopt
One
some?
game that kept
She got like
coming
tons
up
of
again and again, and it definitely
she said
my interest. Forsaken.
one
Forsaken is a
is
multiplayer
good
survival game, and it is a smorgasbord of who's who in Roblox history. On the killer side, you have both real Roblox hackers like Cool Kid and rumored hackers like John Doe.
Is that how you see kids, Monica? You just think like one is enough?
Survivors team, you've got guys like
I don't know how does that relate, but okay, Fluffy.
Bazuki, the creator of Roblox. You have Shadletsky, a well-known Roblox admin, and Elliot, who is the mascot for a Roblox game work at the Pizza Place, one of the first and most popular Roblox games. The survivor's goal is to run around the map avoiding the killer until time runs out. And the killer's goal, well, you can probably figure out what their goal is. As a survivor, you
It's
can
not
take
as
time off
bones
the clock
over
by
there.
playing little mini
Not a
games
bunch
that
of
at first
bones.
look like simple mobile games, but believe me, when you're under the
Tons of
pressure
bones
of
here.
trying to finish it before a killer comes and gets you, it's a whole other kettle of fish. Try it for yourselves. This goes here, this goes here. Just one
This
more
goes
puzzle piece and we
here.
can get out of here. Quick, click the subscribe button before the creepy, ugly killer gets us.
The creepy, ugly killer, he said.
Woo! Nice work. Now we've just got to run. But with all of that,
I don't know how many
I'm sure
kids I
many of you are
want.
seeing this and making connections between Forsaken and
You're
another
not sure
very
yet?
popular multiplayer survival
I think
game
for me,
where an
for me
entity
two
pulls
is
in
okay.
serial
I prefer
killers
twins
from
to be
horror
honest.
franchises and sends them in to kill the
It's
survivors
twins,
dead by daylight.
not twins women,
Be
twins,
arguing that it's a
twins
complete
girls.
rip-off. If you did, you'd
I
be
think
missing
twins
the
are
most
cute.
interesting part. In the lobby area, if you talk
But
to one of the
it's not
NPCs
up,
about what
up
game
to
you'd like to
the
play, you
woman.
can choose the
It's
answer
not my
work
body.
at the pizza place. And when you do, he
Anyways.
brings up this error message. Error code D8.
Should be able to get to the other side of that thing if you
Guess that's
build
just
some
what
stuff.
happens when you bother an NPC enough times. However, the more I looked around, the more I
I want more than
realized
one
that
though.
this wasn't
Okay,
just
so
a
you
copycat Roblox
so you have
This
decided
was
then.
an ARG, and it not only spans this game, but a bunch of Roblox
just to get back
profiles,
to the other
secret
side, 'cause
games, and
we
other
gotta
games
walk
that at
over there,
first
I
don't
think.
even seem connected. Oh,
More
Press
than
to Impress
one.
would be so proud. And
I think
all of
like
this is to
your
tell us a story
preferred
about what
amount
happens
is
when a
2
person
for you,
uses
Monica.
power
Just
over
a guess.
everything
Like
else. Grab a
preferred
slice
amount
of
is like
Elliot's
3 or
pizza,
something.
theorists, because we're gonna need all the help we can get solving the lore of Forsaken.
The
As I mentioned,
lore.
all of this starts with the weird
Forsaken.
error code from one of the NPCs in the lobby. But that isn't the only weird detail.
Yeah, we
in
gotta
this
walk
lobby.
over
In
here.
the upper room of the cabin, there is a TV. Clicking on it will reveal the message: your TV has shut down unexpectedly. Error code A2. Forced shutdown. Why is an old school TV giving me a shutdown message? This is something you would get from a computer. If a TV like this shut down unexpectedly, it would just shut down, which tells us it's important. And would you take a look at that code it's given us? A2. It's a similar format.
Blinded by
to
the
our
lava
previous
too?
code.
I'm not blinded by the lava right now.
Something puzzling this way comes.
I'm searching,
So
get
let's
that
keep
child.
searching. Except there doesn't really appear to be any other codes in the lobby. The only other thing I can see is this photo of the number 4 in one of the other cabins. Feels like a weird, possibly important detail, especially with the NPC standing over it claiming to be investigating it. But it doesn't fit a letter and number format. And outside of that, there just doesn't seem
can
to
fall
be any
here.
other codes written down. Wait,
Ooh.
that enter, the one that's flickering.
Huh?
Is that flickering just to fit the horror aesthetic? Or is it Morse code? Dash dot dash dot dot dash dash dash. dash dash.
Write that down, write that down!
That translates to C1, just like all the other codes we've found. Okay, we have 3, maybe 4 codes. Now what? Well, fortunately, there is a tape recorder next to the lantern that has a very important message for us. Escape this realm and take to heart the things you've learned from every part. In a club unknown, where secrets are sown, recite your tale in the depths alone. So, we need to take these codes and leave this realm. But you can't leave the lobby. There's no other room to go to, unless escaping this realm means leaving Forsaken.
It is pretty interesting though, turning like a group of kids into like ninjas or mercenaries.
And what it means by
Just turn them to soldiers.
taking a page out of another Roblox ARG we've
It is
covered on this
like
channel.
kinda entertaining, but it's gonna be damn, that fall wasn't deep enough, she said. Oh my god. You really want me to die, don't you? I will live as long as I need to, alright? I won't die until I find all the gas.
We've actually talked about Buckshot Roulette on this channel before too, and it takes place in a nightclub with the description matching that, saying, "Step into the shadowy depths of a club non-liable." This is almost certain.
What is with Lu and her testosterone?
To by the tape recorder. And when we
Testosterone is way too high, chat. This is crazy.
Confirmation. On the wall are a set of paintings in a 2x2 grid with faint writing of the letters C, A, D, and question mark, just like the codes we found in Forsaken: C1, A2, and D8. That question mark may even be where the 4 painting we saw comes in. It didn't seem to fit with the format, but it's the only other code we've got, so we might as well try. If you click on each painting, the corresponding amount of times the number, click A2 times, C1 times, D8 times, and the question mark painting 4 times, nothing happens until I click the small plaque underneath.
My items are buzzing.
Doing that revealed a secret path.
Oh my god, so many gas here.
Secret tunnel. At the end of the hallway is a door, and when we knock, we get a message. A really, really long message. I imagine it's
really
so
long
I
message.
am gonna read all of it, but editor, we should probably crank up the speed a bit to get through it all in good time. Thank you. How did you get here?
Thick one then. Bitch.
It is not my place to judge your choices. My purpose is to simply help you find what you seek, no matter how foolish that may be. I am but a fractured soul, one who dared to stray too close to the sun and paid the price. Still, in my foolishness, I uncovered something it never wanted me to see, something that forced it to put me in this unique kind of eternal hell. I would give that something to you so that you could have a chance.
Oh, so fast.
As expected, it took back what was stolen. Yet, as it pulled me into this prison, I caught a glimpse of how it warped the world around it, altering the very fabric of reality. It is not just the environment it changes, but also you. Every step you take brings you closer to its influence, and yet in that influence, there may lie an opportunity if you can withstand its pressure long enough, even just for 5 minutes.
There's so many fucking nether fortresses here. What the fuck?
You must not hesitate when you find its trail. Follow it with purpose, or be wary of the distortions it creates.
I've been here already.
And they exist to break you. If you survive, you will.
No, I haven't, I
But
think.
if you fail, well, let us hope that no one else is foolish enough to try again. Good luck, traveler. Good luck and goodbye. Whew, boy, that's a lot to take in.
Jesus.
It seems that we are being
This is all
warned
my
about
child.
the dangers of investigating the mysteries of Forsaken. The person who was speaking to us did the same, but when they uncovered something, it trapped them. So far, we have no clue what this it is, but as this game is basically Dead by Daylight, I would say it's an entity that is in control of these games, the one that brought us into the Forsaken games to torture us. We're also being told to try and withstand its pressure for 5 minutes. So I hop back into Forsaken and wait 5 minutes and nothing happens. Great. Now what am I supposed to do? I mean, I do have a bunch of other scripts I could get on with. I'm sure that would make Justin happy. I guess I'll just leave this running and see if anything changes. Well, would you look at that? Guess I needed to be tabbed out to see these messages. That's clever. Right, let's see what they say. You aren't alone here. Leaving is not an option. You can't escape me. A piece for the puzzle awaits you. That last one with all the words put together with no
Shit, there's
spaces.
one more of it on there. I need to
Phrase.
see
It
if the
looks
child
like
is
a
there.
Roblox user ID, just like we saw in Dress to Impress. And if we search that exact phrase in
Dress to
Roblox,
Impress.
we do indeed find an account with
That is public information.
piece for the puzzle. Although apparently their actual name is Julius Caesar. Though that is
There's another one here.
His about section is just nothing but random letters. Random letters if you're
yeah.
not a theorist. This is our good old friend Base64, and it translates to: this video is sponsored by Rapid Logic.
Oh my god, that's
They've
good
got
fucking
a new
me.
game coming out on May 8th, Revenge of the Savage Planet. If you're tired of getting yourself
one over
killed
there.
over and over again by killers of Roblox past, why not take a trip to these wacky
No fall can kill you, Monica. See? Seeing this? I'm invincible.
But this game more than makes up for its killer planet with
I'm gonna
its
start living for 500 years and abandoning my son. Abandoning my son.
Instead of eating you.
disgusting.
It
It's
also
crazy
helps
because
that creatures like the
I don't even
Brainard and
plan on
Hognok
having
are
a son.
So freaking cute. Well, at least the Brainard is. The Hognok's biting habits knock its cuteness down a peg. And just like in Forsaken, you can play with all of your buddies online, or
You
can
can
go
play
for
with
the
all of your
old-school
bodies online, he
mode,
said.
providing you have friends that want to sit next to you to play the game in the first place. Well, that's their loss because they won't get to take advantage of the great deal Raccoon Logic is offering. If you use my link in the description, you can get yourself the Cosmic Hoarder Edition.
If there's like a, if you can,
as well as tons of in-game bonuses. The game is available.
If you can meet, what the fuck? You can meet all of the people that you've dated. Where will you go? If you can meet with all of the people that you dated in a room, where will you go? Wait, let's change the question over. Who will you go to? There we go. Okay. I will kill myself, he said. What the fuck? I'm gonna clip that too, hang on. Oh my god. We can't, you can't see it inside the thing. You can't see it. Fuck, shut up! Shut up, Fluffy! Shut up, Fluffy! Oh no, it's repeating! God damn it! Okay, maybe I should put this gameplay thing on top instead so they can see the Minecraft chat. People can see the Minecraft chat, hang on. Getting out of hand, it's getting out of hand, hang on. Ew! Shh! Oh my god. Say it again? If you can meet one review, okay, but two you. Oh my god. Okay, so if you can meet with all of the people that you dated, who will you go to? I said. And Akaida said, I will kill myself. Where did that come from? It's just a thought, Lou, okay? It's just a thought, okay? The gold boots with the soul sand thing is broke already, so I don't have any choice but to walk here. Oh, it's alright. Did I take... I remember. My fiance. That's true. Oh. Ah! She's trying to kill me. I swear to God. This is Monica's influence. That's the only right answer. Because where will I go? I will go home. That is the most into me. Okay. I see. The most into me. So you just... Sounds like you just don't want to get hurt, Luo. Like a very safe answer. Answer? I guess they brought the same thing. What the fuck is this place? Monica joined. Oh yeah. I think she took it from this part already. It's not here anymore. What the fuck are you doing, Kaida? No, I said that's, it's like you just don't want to get hurt. It's like a very safe answer, I said. Like I'm not gonna be pushed off a cliff, Monica. It's a very safe answer, I said. Like you just don't want to get hurt. Yeah, I've been here already. I've been before. I've been there. Okay. I mean, I want to get hurt, but not like that. Yeah, that's what I said. Just don't want to get hurt emotionally. Emotional damage. Okay, nothing else here. Go to the second layer, but that would be it. And more gas. Did you take all the gas here already? No, this side's already gone. Crazy love. Savage love. Monica, I say, what? Aren't you working, Monica? What are you doing, man? Aren't you supposed to be working? I've been here already. I've been. Certain gas. Not working because today is Sunday. Oh, wait, you're in the office, right? I forgot. I forgot, chat. Did I? Oh. How is she alive from that? What the fuck? Well, I mean, she's not wrong. Okay, now we're back home. Now I can put all the stuff in the thing. All the stuff in the thing, he said. Alright, Luffy. Full iron. Naruto left the game.
Available on PC, Xbox Series. Not a piece to the puzzle, aka do not listen to me. His about section talks about Julius Caesar,
do not
the
listen
character
to
we
me.
talked about, but the real historical figure and how he.
What is this thing? They right upgrade.
They tell us that relying on Julius Caesar may be fruitful, but we
Oh,
should
they need this to
trust
upgrade
only
from.
use him to reach our
Okay,
goals.
okay,
Huh, maybe
gotcha,
this
gotcha.
isn't just about the historical figure. Maybe this is a
I'm putting you guys in here for now because I
character
don't have
in
any
this
use for you yet.
isn't trustworthy, and that we should be careful going forward. This account page also has a game of its own called A Piece to the Puzzle's Place. You can try playing this game, but it starts with the question, what is
Damn, I've been playing for 2 hours. Oh my god, I haven't done shit.
No. What about
I haven't done jack shit in this game.
David? No, my guess is it is the entity, but we don't have an answer for that, and I'm not entirely sure where to
Excellent.
find it. Wait a minute. The
Do
title of
you
this game is
wanna
A
play
Piece to the Puzzle. The
Minecraft?
account that made it is called Not A Piece to the Puzzle. Does that mean that A Piece to the Puzzle is another account? Let's just have a look. Bingo! Maybe we can find some answers here. There is a long story in this
typing,
account's
asshole.
bio talking about him
Emilio, fuck consent. Emilio, I was fucking 2-year-olds. What the fuck?
Is at the bottom where we can find yet another code. When
Before ending stream, I think I'll answer
numbers
some
to user ID
telonym
is how
stuff.
you get your key.
Telonym
Maybe we put
questions.
user IDs into the game. Nope, that didn't
What is this
work.
supposed to be? This is a Minecraft
This is
build,
likely a
right?
key to something else that we're gonna need.
Some
to
mega
solve
builds
next.
over
Down in
here.
this guy's favorite section is a private game called A Message. We can't play the game because, well, it's private, but it does have another detail.
I mean, this way to the gym to hype the fit. I was about to start it in the next 10 minutes. I'm ready. The fuck is this? This is some like opera shit he just made.
Forest in the lobby. Whoever this guy is, he's trying to tell us about this world, how they got in, and maybe how they can help us and everyone else trapped here get out. But looky here, at the bottom of the message there are some numbers. Numbers for a user ID, 7749074101, or as they're actually known,
You're leaving already? Oh, that's rare.
EFKXQD. And this
Okay.
is where the story of our trapped friend comes to an end. They grew numb to
Guess
the
she said she'll be
the
back
entity
as
tore this
usual.
person apart. It was then that
Probably.
they began to study this entity, naming it the Spectre. So we now
The
have our name for the
Spectre.
entity.
Harvey
And
Reginald
something else.
Spectre.
You may have noticed the account name. It's a little odd, right? I mean,
It's a
maybe the
little
user
odd,
just wanted
eh?
the account name Friday, and Roblox was like, Friday has already been taken. May I suggest Friday_TQIMEFKXQD? But what's more likely is those jumbled up letters are just another cipher. So going back to our trusty Caesar
Cipher.
and shifting the letters by 14, we get the phrase, he was Tyler. The name of the person that was dragged down into Forsaken, tortured, and then ceased to exist was Tyler. And based on what he left at the bottom, Tyler has been here for 200.
I had some
With all this new
bones here.
information,
There we
I
go.
have a feeling we can now answer the questions in A Piece to the Puzzle's Place. What is its name? We now know it's Spectre. And upon answering that, we get some more questions about the Spectre. The next question is, what is it made of? And we don't
Kill me, I
have
lost.
an answer for this, but I do not have the energy to go on another scavenger hunt, so instead, let's turn to the thing I always do in times of need during an ARG. The community that is so smart, they figured it out already. All the links will be in the description. These guys figured out that the answer is the word code, which I guess makes sense. The Spectre is part of a Roblox game, and so is code. Plus, the killers of this game, besides Jason, are all Roblox hackers. And what the hackers
Roblox hackers.
The next question is, what does it seek? Which we know from Julius Caesar's account is power. Next are a bunch of questions about Tyler. Who was he? What did he call the trials? How long has he been?
Can I have multiple of
Again,
these?
all stuff we learnt about during our adventure. His name was Tyler, they were games of hell, and he was there for 200 years. But then we get asked some personal questions, like, do we feel safe? Do we know what we're getting ourselves into?
Everyone's leaving already, what the fuck?
Will we keep searching, even though it's foolish? Being the theorists that we are, naturally the answer is yes. And that gives us one more code. Although this time, we're actually given a hint as to how we're supposed to solve it. Numbers lead where letters stray. A shifting cipher guides the way. A sibling to Caesar, clear yet sly. What is my name? Give it a try. A sibling to Caesar. So a cipher that works similarly to a Caesar cipher.
Lots of stuff
a Caesar
here.
cipher is just a
What
shift in
is a
letters.
brown egg? What the
Another
fuck?
cipher that shifts letters. A Vigenere cipher is
It's a new
similar
item,
how a
right? I haven't seen that
keyword
before.
can be used to tell the cipher how to shift, but that would require
Anything that I need to
it
put in
asks us
here?
what is his name, so we could put not a piece to the puzzle, but that comes up empty. And then there's numbers and letters
I don't
stray. Does that mean
okay,
the
there's a
key
chicken
isn't
in
a
there,
word,
but
a number? That would mean
that's
it's
that,
not
I
a Vigenere
guess.
cipher,
Didn't have
it's a
anything else to burn.
Grunfeld cipher. Wait, remember that other clue we got? Numbers to user ID is how you get your key? We didn't need the name of not a piece to the puzzle. The person who made
Lots
the
of
quiz,
packed
we
ice
needed
here.
his ID
Shadow need.
number,
I don't know.
and that would make the key. Gotta say, nice job. Love it when all the pieces come together like that. So we put not a piece
Oh
to the
yeah,
puzzle
it's all
ID
coming
number
together.
as the Grunfeld cipher, and we're in. Wash your hands
We're
on the
in.
second floor. Blue means 1, red means 2. Brighter shades increase the value.
This? I don't need this, but the
Incredibly
XP
vague
give
and
is okay.
cryptic. Not exactly sure what I was.
I don't need
expecting at this
18
point, but still. There's also no obvious place
18
to wash your hands in Forsaken.
emerald. I do have emerald. What the fuck am I talking about? I have 16
There
now.
was somewhere
I need
else we visited
18.
that does have sinks. Buckshot
Okay.
Frenzy. If you die in one of the games, you wake up in the bathroom.
I don't
on
need
that
this,
floor.
hang
So
on.
die on level 2.
Stay
Go to the
hydrated.
terrace.
Oh, fuck.
Sink, the tap will have hot and cold circles on them. The code we have was that blue means 1 and red means 2. Some of them have
And this
shades of
lead,
blue or
put it
red,
back.
which means we increase the value to 3 or 4. which
Now
gives
I
us
will
the final
go
code of
with this thing
1432 1232. So what do we do with this? Well, if we backtrack through our journey a bit, we can see that a piece of the puzzle wasn't the only person with a game.
Put
Julius
the
Caesar
boots and the
also has a
swords in
game
the chest.
creatively titled A Piece for the Puzzle.
I guess I don't need it.
Just like the
And
previous
then
quote-unquote game, we are
we're
met with a
gonna
text box that asks us to enter a code. The code we just got
use that, but we need to get the mending
Entering that
first,
code lets us
because
play 2 files. One is just
my
an entry
pickaxe
music
is also
from
dying
Forsaken,
now.
and the
It's
other
fortune
is a
pick.
message called congratulations.ogg.
I always have 2 picks in my
If you're hearing this,
inventory
then
stuff.
good job. This is kind of where the trail ends for now. Maybe come back in a few months, maybe like February.
So I guess here is where the
February.
Forsaken
I
ARG
don't think so.
ends. For now, at least.
I don't think
Although
so.
it is April,
I like how my
and
eyebrows
there's
just
still
like,
no update.
I don't
Showing
think
my
so.
luck, the update will drop right as this video does.
Oh my God,
However,
that's
just
funny.
because the ARG is done doesn't mean that I am. There's still one thing I have yet to decode. After our quiz, we got that long code that we decoded with the Grunfeld cipher. But there was a separate code at the
God,
end
I need
of
a
the
book.
Grunfeld
Wait,
cipher
what else do I need? I need to
It
try
does
like
translate
trade
when you put it
paper.
through a standard Caesar cipher. He
What do you have?
was Elliot. With
Frostwalker,
was
that's pretty
Tyler
good.
being the code given at the end of Tyler's
Also
long story,
paper.
and with this coming at the end of the quiz,
Why don't you have anything, you
that
broke bitch?
Elliot is
Sorry.
the one questioning
Paper.
this quiz. But
Paper
Elliot isn't
and
just any
that is
It's the
trash.
name of
What the
one
fuck
of
are you
the
doing?
survivors you can play as. I would be surprised if the devs used this name
Oh.
twice. It would just make things really confusing, which means the survivor
I
Elliot
need you to
is
have
somehow
soul speed.
involved
Come
in
on.
this wider story. And I think
The
we
soul
know
speed is like
how,
super
because this
powerful right
quiz
now.
isn't actually the first time we've
I'm
spoken.
about to spend all the time in Nether.
We had a very long message
32 is too much. I'm sorry, but it's too much.
getting too close.
That's
They
half a
used
stack,
word
you know.
finish again near the end of the speech,
Impaling.
hoping that no one else will look deeper
Yeah,
into the
inside,
entity.
but
Now,
it's
what do we
not.
see in this quiz? The one we
Infinity
believe
is
to be
okay,
Elliot
but it's
speaking to
not
us. The last
good because we
question
can get
asks,
arrows
will you
easily right
continue
now.
searching, even though you know
Silk
how
touch for
foolish
5
that is?
emeralds.
It's the same language. Elliot warned us about going down this path of trying to discover the entity, and at multiple points is warning us about how
Let it go.
foolish it is. But he also gave us one other warning. During his massive
God damn
monologue,
it.
he references a Greek myth. I guess that's just part of the new indie horror checklist these days. Specifically, he talks about flying too close to the
Bridge,
sun,
that's
which is
for
a
the
reference to
maze,
Icarus
which
doing
no
the
one
same
has
thing
at this
with his
point.
wings. But he also talks about being locked away by the entity in a unique kind of hell for stealing something. That reminds
Unbreaking
me
tree.
of
It's
another.
not a bad
And it's about a
enchantment,
god
it's
who
just.
betrayed Zeus during the war against the
I don't need that, I
Titans.
need
As a
soul
result, they were
speed.
stripped of their wings and sent to
Right,
Tartarus,
that's more than
the
a
underworld
half
where the god's
of a,
enemies were
of a
tortured.
stack,
That
bro.
god's
Come
name
on.
was Ark, and they were
Make a deal with me
messengers,
here, come on.
just like Elliot is delivering
Protection.
messages to us to help guide us against the godlike being of this world, the
Not
Spectre,
what I
now
need.
locked away in a torturous type of
I will
hell.
kill you.
However, in that story, there are actually two messenger gods, Ark and their sibling,
Oh,
Iris.
that's-
Iris remains
I-
sided with the gods, and
that was
actually
trash.
has a plant named after them, Siberian Iris, which has a
That's
suspicious
not what I
nickname,
need either.
brother of Caesar. Caesar's sibling,
Be good now.
just like
Give me soul speed.
shown in the ARG. If Elliot is the one who went against the god of this world, the Spectre, then whoever is playing the role of Iris, they are still sided with the godlike being Spectre. And we
Let's do
actually
that.
have a
Okay.
second messenger in our game. A second person giving us info
Right
that
back.
claims to be on the side of good. Tyler. We have been trusting Tyler and using his information to get closer to
Shit.
solving this ARG. But I suspect
Not
he
on
may
that,
not be
but-
what he seems. So when the ARG returns, be careful how much you listen to him. Because if I'm right, he's gonna keep sending us down this rabbit hole until we, like him, are
Pawns.
going to be stuck in a constant cycle of torture. Or the ARG will never update and I'll be stuck in a different cycle of
Impaling.
torture, not getting any more lore. And that is arguably much
Piercing.
worse. But hey, that's just a theory.
I feel like Onyx is gonna get more piercing
Thanks for
again.
watching. World premiere on Game Theory.
What's
Okay, I'm gonna mute the fucking villager sound. It's so annoying. Hello? Shut up. Thank you.
Have you ever heard of Samir Bhavnani?
I have not.
The
no.
legendary filmmaker? You thought Darman was great. This man right here.
Family friendly. Okay, I'm in.
Yep, husband sells wife. Oh, watch that one. Neighbor saves baby from kidnapping. Kids try Squid Games. They got black eyes and stuff.
Loyalty.
learned a valuable
You
lesson.
can't put loyalty on a hole.
Son kills mom for an Oculus 2.
Ooh, that's
Good
pretty
trade.
family
What the heck is
friendly
this
right
one?
there.
Jesus Christ.
Curse of Vanishing.
From a first impression, seem family friendly. I will say that. But
Yeah,
hey,
stalker
to each his
boyfriend
own.
paralyzes girlfriend. What the? Okay, I haven't even looked at some of these yet. Jesus
that
Christ.
happens in families all the time. Actually, that's very friendly.
Oh, I've done this one before. Woman dies from holding in farts. Yeah, that was a classic.
Riptide. I don't
Teacher
need
takes a dump on
Riptide,
student's
buddy.
essay. It's
Family friendly is usually like wholesome.
Open up,
Change your lives
bitches.
here. And this one is called "Wife Copies Amber Heard and Regrets It." It is going to be a funny video, but it does have domestic abuse undertones.
Jesus
so if you're
Christ.
into that stuff, then just letting you know now. So
Smite.
jump into it.
Where's my other sword? I lost my
talk. I've got.
Hang on. I don't know if it's the camera angle or if it's just that she's like short and extra thick. I don't know. Like, it looks like she's squished down. Anyway, all right, sorry.
Well, before you start, I
I really needed those. Okay.
Wow, Amy.
God, this is so
I've seen
bad.
a really
What is
stressed
this?
side of you lately, but this is your way of
Is
saying
this written
sorry.
by a
That's really.
This is written by a
Shit,
human.
too.
Or...
If I can actually survive, I will get it. But
It's written by a genius.
I just need mostly soul
Is a
speed.
genius.
He's sorry?
Density 5.
Sure. Why don't you
That's
go
for the
and
maze.
check out
I
your
don't
business
use the
cards
maze, so
and
I don't
wait
know.
for your
What's in
Is,
there?
is it a turd?
I mean, I would, she wife copies Amber Heard. I'm just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, it better be now. I want to see it.
I want to see it.
Oh my
It
god!
is.
Oh my god! It's under the covers.
Jesus
Having a
Christ.
little nap.
Oh
Like for hours and hours.
It picks it up? What the? How close to your face you need to know if it's a turd or
I
not?
wonder what he's actually holding because
Channeling.
Scott didn't add this.
This is some ASMR shit. You hearing this?
No, he did not.
Channeling.
Let me get this little closer to my face.
So
Look,
close to the
like I
mic.
did in the other video.
The game is pretty hard. This is good actually because there's no background noise either.
Please tell me it was the dogs.
I mean, I would like.
The post-production scream.
I love the.
If I get sharpness 5, I'll take it. But
Like
right now I don't have
the
anything
lawn
close to
chair set
that.
up here. This is room with no. Got the walls torn out. Yes.
This is good production.
God,
I believe
trash.
it.
It's great. This actually where is it? I gotta show you this part of another video. All right. So this is the one. That we
You
did
know what?
before where
Fine,
we
I'll take it.
up on the kid's essay, right?
I do need the book though, so.
Why is it all brown suddenly?
I have no clue.
What? Why?
Why would you do that? That's not positive, family friendly, wholesome content. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
And she's like, "Oh my god." And
Maybe some people have like poo that doesn't smell or something.
I just
Why would you even lick anything that's brown anyway?
Other videos, but they didn't. He
Doesn't
just
make
comes
any
out to show it
sense.
to her.
Nah,
What
who
is
knows?
this?
Who knows?
Please tell me it was the dogs.
I mean, I would like to say that it was, but I wouldn't want to give them the credit that I deserve.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you think this is how that happened? That went
What,
down?
the actual situation? I don't have
Yeah.
no idea. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Wow, you're really fence sitting on this trial, Ken? Seriously?
Look, it could age.
Well, who knows?
It could
It
age
could go
poorly,
any-
okay? Come back to this video in 2
All
weeks
right.
and be like, I can't believe you made that joke.
You.
Yeah, you picked it up. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
You're broke. You don't do anything for me. What I left for you on that bed is exactly what I think you are.
So she admits
She
it.
thinks she's his shit.
Hey.
Then I think I'll make a. What the fuck?
Paid off, and I.
What the fuck?
That's the way this house looks, all right? You guys are barely scraping by. Look, the corner back there, like the bugs are still living in that cobweb.
Well,
The
that's
fuck?
not enough. I want Gucci
Okay.
and Prada and first-class trips to Asia every month.
Every
We'll
month.
get there.
Every month.
Every month. Jeez.
How often do you want
Why are you
to go?
free? What do you offer?
Amy.
Trash.
I am a
Gotcha.
patient. Last week I cooked you that nice
A
steak
mental
dinner and you
patient.
didn't
Okay.
even fuck
Mental patient. Nice. That was a good joke.
Got him.
I am a
Got him.
patient. Last week I cooked you that nice steak
So basically,
dinner and
it's
you didn't
2
even
blocks
offer
of
to show up.
emeralds for.
I love this background story, whatever it's called, exposition.
Look at this. I cooked you this tiny little steak. Steak and cake. Steak and cake.
My favorite.
You didn't even show up to eat the steak and cake. How could you? I only made one plate.
Yeah, I had my haircut today as well. Before I went to sleep,
That's the fun part.
I slept so good today.
I can't tell if this is supposed to be
Working
comedy.
late. I've
It's
been
so
trying to-
stupid.
That's the thing. That's the genius of it. You don't know if it's parody or if it's serious. But then you go down the comments.
Oh no, people are actually like, oh, yeah, so positive. Love this message. He's thumbing up all
There
the
we go.
comments that are making him look good. I like that.
Yeah. You're an angel. You know? And then I like the first one. We're not just telling stories. We're changing lives.
Whoa, nice.
A sensitive topic to discuss.
What is?
Does this not give any
You're working late.
XP?
And you've come home drunk.
It's trash.
Not this again.
It's an after work party. You know what do you mean? I'm totally working and not just getting drunk.
This again. Your jealousy is suffocating me.
It's not.
Here,
It doesn't give anything.
They translated that wrong. Go back.
What did it say?
Let's see.
Oh, here,
Not-
jealousy. Yeah.
Not your.
Your jealousy is
Here, jealousy.
Getting drunk or creating whatever that mess is on the bed. That's not the answer. You can't just go around
We will
copying
never know.
celebrities.
I actually have something that I need to do.
I can't go around copying celebrities.
It's about James.
What about him?
Well, I know he's been your friend for years,
Oh my
but
God.
we just started
Not
seeing each
James.
other.
Jesus Christ, and she's cheating on him.
But she's just open about everything. All the shit she's done. Literally.
She's over here like blaming him for everything. It's like, by the way, I'm cheating on you with your friend, and I pooped.
I'm
in
not
bed.
getting any XP. I think
trying my
everything is
best
going
here.
to the
I really
tools
am.
instead of.
You just you're just not letting me try.
We just started seeing each other.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
He looked in the camera.
When? How?
What?
I would call
This feels like it's written by an AI, and they're just trying their best to
No,
act
this,
this out.
this is the genius of some
genius.
Okay, I guess I don't see the genius. Maybe there's a twist on all of this. It all come together.
I don't want to control you, but you've been cheating on me.
Get to the funny stuff.
Yeah, and it's your fault.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is his fault.
Hi guys, and Fluffy Asian. Why do you keep saying I'm Asian, man?
Never hurt you, Amy. I'm
Coco,
against laying hands
no
on a
Fluffy.
woman.
Lord
For
left.
the
You were
record,
late,
I'm
Coco.
also
Where'd you go?
against that.
Coco, you were late. Where did you go?
I just love when stuff like that is stated. I am against
Coco,
hurting
Lu
women
ordered
and
life
children too.
there.
I am a good guy. I will not hurt anyone.
So shocked. And to think I was about to surprise you with news of my promotion. The offer I got approved on.
Ooh, wait, I forgot I had this. Fucking
Oh, bro. Whoops out his trump card. Like, oh yes.
Fantastic.
Man, you gotta get lawyered up at this point. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't tell her you got more.
Yeah, don't tell her about the rest of
Mula.
it. Because look at her. She's
Yeah,
like
come
foaming at
on.
the mouth already.
Yeah.
I got these plane tickets to Paris to celebrate.
Oh.
What? Well, maybe we can.
It's not
forget
Asia.
about this argument and go to bed and celebrate.
You just pooped the bed. I ain't good.
In that bed? Nah.
No, burn that bed. She changed her tune so fast.
Who was
Maybe she
busy?
means
What are you
both of them
doing,
too,
Coco?
Yeah, dunk.
I really, honestly, I
Coco
don't
had to
know
make
if
some
it's supposed to be
curry
dirty
today,
or if
chat.
they're actually
That's
supposed to be
crazy.
It's very confusing. Yeah.
If
Who is
they're actually
cooking?
trying,
What?
I don't know.
On the bed. Were you... Everything I did...
She about had a seizure right there, rolling around so hard, just like. What did you say to me? Dude, what did she do? What did she actually do with her eyes right there? That was freaking weird.
I mean, it was pretty cringy what he said.
She like rolls her eyes and then like.
Yeah, but Amber makes those kind of faces. Have you seen it? Have you seen the trial where she's just like all of a sudden?
I just seen the memes.
Where you're missing. Well, that's why you're such a fence sitter, dude. If you've seen, you know, like unequivocally.
There's a lot of
she's
them
insane,
here.
dude.
Oh my god.
Look, I am brand friendly cinnamon toast can. I take no sides on anything.
Come on. Have you seen the dog step on a bee?
Had a Tamil party. Oh.
Oh, bro, just search "my dog stepped on a bee," please.
My dog stepped on a bee. My child spilled my tea.
Jimmy Savile shagged me.
She keeps making these faces.
She's an actress, Felix. An actress. You wouldn't understand.
You're not supposed to act in court. You're supposed to tell the truth.
Curry
And she's
good.
a
Yes.
lousy goddamn actress, for that matter. God damn.
Tamil people really like curry. Are you still in France?
Stepped on a bee. What? Who was I talking to about this other day? It was about the whole trial in general of like whether or not.
Ain't me.
Whether or not, yeah, no, wasn't you, sorry. Whether or not he wins or loses, like I think his goal has already been accomplished. I'm just like,
yeah, for sure. He's won already.
She looks like so bad in all this. And then the lawyers, man. I've seen the memes of the lawyers. They freaking go.
I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad for her lawyers that have to like retell her life.
Wait, hey Coco, I'm giving you my chance.
It's really funny.
Coco, no!
Oh,
because everyone just sounds insane.
Well, they were talking about like Johnny pushing his ex-wife down the stairs or something like that, and then like they interviewed her and she's like, "No, that did not happen."
Yeah.
No.
Whew, anyway,
Everything I did was for you, Amy. Every morning, your sparkling water and eggs were ready before you woke up.
This is a skin joke. This
You
is
were
a
the
parody.
center of-
I know it from that. I know it from that. Okay, it took me 4 minutes and 30 seconds to
Yeah,
realize
wait,
this is a
still I'm
joke.
there. It's waiting in front of your house.
Every morning, you're.
Oh, they upgraded already. Nice.
Do you have sparkling water and egg every morning?
sparkling water. Sparkling water is gross.
What?
Sorry. I think it was. Bleh. Ah!
You
Yeah,
drink
we need to wait to
normal
reset.
water?
Okay.
It's called still water.
There's more
sir.
here.
Oh.
What are you?
What do you mean? You like sparkling
Sharpness.
It's got a bubble.
Disgusting.
It's got a fizzle.
But it tastes like butthole.
Excuse me?
It does not.
It tastes like what?
It does not taste good.
It tastes the same. It's the same water.
I must have not had like good sparkling water. Every time they give me the sparkling water, like any of the meetings we've ever been to or anything, that's the only place I've ever had it. Like, you know, you remember those business meetings we used to have to go to? Yeah.
Yes,
And
they had sparkling
it
water.
tastes like the water, like you go to the drink machine in America and it's out of syrup and it just squirts a bunch of
that
water in there.
Fuck.
And it tastes like
Nah, bro, I gotta hook you up with some good sparkling water.
You gotta tell me what the good stuff is.
I get you a soda stream.
Bitch, you're trash.
I'll give you a soda stream.
To be fair, I think the water
Monica,
here in Japan is actually
Coco.
better. The one in UK
Everyone's
like
here.
always leaves like this residue, and I always wonder what is in it.
Oh.
Speaking of, I gotta tell you the funniest shit about
She's in
Japan.
the tree.
All right, tell me.
There's some like
Get the fuck away from this. It's not for you.
stuff once you know about it.
Oh
it's
my
better to
god, it's
not
not
know.
for you, buddy.
Right?
So I will warn you about what I'm about to say, all of you. If you ever go to Japan, it's better to not know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Skip
I
back.
gotta know now. What is it?
There's a tree in Japan that smells like.
What's it always you?
And first time someone told me, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, it doesn't. And now every time I walk past that goddamn tree, I'm like, God damn it, it smells like. It's the goddamn tree in my face again. It's the worst. It's in your face. It attacks you. You just walk in the
It's in your
Japan
face, huh?
streets. Goddamn tree!
Hitting you in the
Again!
The tree giving you that money shot. Yeah.
It's the worst.
Money shot.
God, we go
That's
too many
funny.
ads on this video. Jesus Christ. What kind of tree is it? What's it called?
I don't know. I'm keep looking around, looking like, which one of you is it? What were we talking about?
I don't know. Sparkling water being gross. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I expect your stuff to be gone by the end of the week.
Oh, kicking her out.
Fine then, John. I'll see you in court. Have my check of millions ready.
Okay. I can't believe it took me that long to realize this is a comedy, Ken. Like, what the the egg and sparkling water got me.
I
Man.
still don't know if it's intended to be though.
It's definitely intended. Come on.
Hashtag life lessons, man. All right,
Yeah, okay. Maybe they're trying to do both, but yeah, okay. Seems like an odd thing to make a comedy sketch out of.
I'm to get more stuff.
Oh wow, it is
And
dark.
more
I know,
paper.
I'm telling you, man. It's the same thing.
She posted fake bruises online to ruin his reputation. She
But
lost.
that
the
makeup
case.
wasn't out yet.
Oh my god.
You hear about
I
that?
didn't see that. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, Mary told me about that.
The makeup wasn't out yet.
She also
Let
told
me use
that
the
since
model
the
Moran
tree,
made me.
They
Hang
have to
on.
kind of be kept away from everything. Like everyone on the
Not this
internet
model
is
because
back
it's
right.
funny
They
and
don't have
silly
to see
because
that.
of the,
Yeah.
the fucking
That's interesting.
eyebrows.
It makes sense that why they have to do that, but yeah.
Where is it?
He slowly gained his confidence
I think it's
back
this
and
one,
started his own
right?
business that made him more successful than ever.
How did this
Yeah.
happen? I feel like we missed a step.
Well, they had their fight. He got sued, divorced.
There's
did
no-
all this stuff. And he started a new
There's
business, got a new
no
girlfriend.
eyebrows for her that she
Okay.
made.
Fast
That's
forward.
why.
Fast forward.
It went
Well, the
really
eyebrows
fast,
on the
like
on my
those
model.
2
It's like so.
seconds compared to everything
It's like
else.
so good.
Freaking 5
And I didn't
minutes. Like,
optimize
He
this
was
model
lucky
either,
enough
so
to
there's
find
just
true
no
love in his
mouth
life this time
movement.
around.
Amy?
And now she's homeless and vaping.
Oh, she's got the freaking will code for food, HTML for food. They use this sign in like a freaking.
Let me change back. This one doesn't have mouth movement.
Manager of
Mouth.
my girlfriend.
Damn. CEO of Gucci? You really lucked out.
Wow.
Lucked out. He worked his ass off. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my god, that's all I
The
need
fuck?
in life.
They're not even wearing Gucci.
No, like they got a Versace bag. Or something like
I'm not
that.
even wearing
And now
Gucci.
he's
What the hell are
a
you talking
successful
about, bitch?
YouTuber, and
Now.
I'm just
That's
here.
always the goal in these upskin videos.
Yeah, it is. It's always about money in the end. All these videos.
Money.
I want to be a YouTuber and CEO.
Jump scare.
Oh, thanks, Space Rug.
Not a jump scare. Jump scare is this other one.
So good.
Lied about me in court and tried to take
Crotch,
everything
no.
I had. If you
Not
just
the
asked
crotch. It's okay. It's clean.
nicely, If you'd apologize.
If that makes it any better.
Wow.
They should both take a dish in her tent.
Hi.
Come on.
If you just ask nicely,
I can't
I'll
take
just
it
give
off
you
for some reason. Is it G
$3,000.
or H? I don't remember.
I guess it's the same things he does for.
How to like my coffee.
Oh my god.
Making me eggs.
Oh, he makes some eggs.
I like how the mouth doesn't move before and now it does. Like with when I'm using an Android.
It's all I have on me now.
Don't give her
Please
that.
try to do better.
That's all I have on me now. We saw you having.
It's the fluffy. It is.
Yeah, that's all I got
The
on
fluffy.
right now.
Amy
Little.
followed John's progress, and due to her own ego, took years to come to terms with her own flaws and faults in the relationship.
Their own faults and faults or shit. I'm the jump scare.
Began to improve her life.
Why the jump scare, Coco? What
Using
happened?
your partner is
Oh, they figured it out in the end. Oh,
So you shouldn't hit your partner. Got it. Okay, good.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Samir.
Why is it always you? I don't want you, bro.
There's another one.
That was very positive and amazing message. Thank you, Samir.
Usually it doesn't end that nicely. Usually it's
what?
The whole homeless thing is a thing they do.
Oh, the homeless thing. Yeah, all right.
So
Who's gonna get this then?
Husband divorced his wife for farting, and then at the end, they,
What the fuck?
We have something for you.
Yeah?
Okay.
Are they gonna fart on him?
They gonna fart on
Literally
homeless
what
people.
that's literally what I said about taking footage. Oh my god.
We'll code HTML for food. Help him out.
That's the same sign. Nice.
Yep. Has your life
Beautiful
been changed?
game.
You learned a valuable
Thank
life
you for
lesson.
showing me. I think I'm moving back to Sweden now because
I'm moving back to Sweden.
I'm so inspired.
So inspired. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like, do all that cool stuff. Check out Felix, of course, if you haven't seen him in a long time, because he's still a cool dude.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yes.
really? Thanks, bro.
Let me do that again.
You're pretty cool too.
Thank you very much for watching this video.
No, that felt
go check out
genuine.
Felix.
Keep that one.
We learned some valuable life
Say
lessons
it.
today. Leave a like. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Today's my birthday. Love you. Bye-bye.
It's the goddamn tree in my face again.
Not the goddamn country. It's 30 for protection 4. We need to stack up there. That's kind of bullshit.
Back in
What
the
is
day
this?
before Tinder,
Dating shows. Was it fake?
Oh, hey, Matt.
Oh, hey! You?
It's me, Robert. We sat next to each other for like 3 semesters in college.
Yeah, Richard.
Robert.
Robert,
Richard.
yeah, how have you been? What are you up to these days? Done with college, I presume?
Technically no, since I'm a professor now. Teacher humor. Anyway, what are you up to?
Well, my life definitely took an unexpected turn. I'm actually a professional YouTuber now.
Oh God, don't tell me you're setting couches on fire in your backyard.
No, those people are the worst. No, I have a show where I actually talk about video games.
Well, someone got lucky. So what do you do all day?
It's about what you'd expect. Play video games, make fun of video games, read 29-page papers about binomial distributions in a series of
Move!
Minecraft
I don't
speedruns.
want you.
Really?
Move!
Kidding. Only
What
part
the
of pages
fuck?
with binomial distribution.
Move!
Other sections describe modular
Get the fuck out of
arrays,
here.
the properties
Go.
of linear congruential generators.
Go. Is that a Minecraft one? In theory, no.
Welcome to
Who's getting it then?
Theory, the show that speeds through scientific
God,
topics
it's so
for the benefit
annoying.
of those with short attention spans, yet still manages to be longer
Didn't
than a
need that.
Minecraft speedrun. It's true. As of November 3rd, the world record for speedrunning Minecraft 1.16 is
Shit.
14 minutes, 39 seconds, and 520 milliseconds. Milliseconds! That is how granular we're
Loyalty.
getting here, people. And that should show
And then
you
the
that
trashiest one
Minecraft
here.
speedruns are a serious business, which is probably why a Minecraft speedrunning controversy set the internet on fire all throughout December. Because what better way to
Kill you.
capstone a year full of crazy headlines than people
You have
taking
too
the
much
world's
paper.
most
Yes, I have a fucking building for it.
Warzone. Dream SMP
Way
included,
too
of course,
much
that thing is
paper.
always a war zone in the best way possible. But let's
I
just
can
say the
make tons of
Minecraft
books
speedrunning team
and
puts together a 29-page paper
tons of
claiming that Dream
fire
cheated while
respect.
speedrunning Minecraft, and
Interesting.
Dream in turn
Well,
hires
keep that,
an
actually.
anonymous astrophysicist to offer a 19-page rebuttal, all of it dealing with sampling bias and binomial
I have a farm for it,
distribution
that's
and
why.
computer
The farm is
modeling
really
and
good.
statistics.
It gives me
Not
lots
a
of
big deal. When
stuff.
people are busting out
I guess.
latex, you know it's serious. I'm glad that maybe one of you got that reference. For everyone else, I'm not talking about like latex plastic. I'm talking
There you
about
go.
latex, a document preparation
I
software.
don't
allows
need that much. I need the
academics to compare
emeralds.
mathematical symbols
What do you
into their
mean?
docs. Because if you've ever tried to use Word, it don't work. So why then am I here? Well, honestly, I wasn't sure I wanted to cover this. I don't want to
I need
insert myself
emeralds.
needlessly
Smite
drum.
4.
Also,
That's not
this is
bad,
Future Matt
but
dropping
it's,
in. We're finalizing this episode now to release
maybe
it
I'll
out,
take it.
But Dream
I don't
just issued
know.
his final word on the matter on Twitter. I don't want this video to be seen as beating a dead horse or reopening old wounds. Just took me a long time to work on the math, all right? And these videos take forever to edit. And while I could have just shelved the episode
Fortune
and taken
to
the
be a
L
fortune
on this
shield
one, now that the
update,
discussion
right.
is officially over, I think us being late to the party is actually a good thing, since there are a lot of interesting takeaways in all of this, which I'll get to later in the
need
script.
silk
Anyway,
touch,
just
buddy.
wanted to drop
Come on.
in, let you know that I recognize this is coming way late, and I think this video, especially the conclusion, is still very valid. Now back to the episode as scripted.
Looting tree,
Personally,
I'll take
all of
that.
My experiences with Dream have been very positive. Dream has been fantastic to work with on both our collab video and as a guest on our charity live stream last year. Plus, I really admire the work he and the crew are doing on the Dream SMP. But It's not every day that people are excited to talk about statistics, and a lot of these discussions have been very technical and complex in a way that's pretty difficult to understand if you're not comfortable with math. And honestly, that's the foundational reason I created game theory. This show was originally designed to be a place where I could break down a lot of big and seemingly complex topics in fun or digestible ways.
Hi Bunny,
These
how are
days,
you?
It's mostly big complex topics.
I saw you
with
playing
the
Minecraft in
plotline,
your
but
server,
also things like
Discord
physics and
server.
history, and yes, even math.
Not now, but I saw it last time I was there. What?
Without having to put in any work
I have
of your
10%.
own?
Bye, Coco.
Now you can play and learn. We have created game
horny or game theory.
tangential learning experience.
Oh, the cringe. It is so bad.
It's not that
so
bad.
It's blinding
Not that
me.
cringe.
Anyway, all
I'm good and
jokes
yes.
aside, I was lucky enough to have
You wanna
teachers
hear some
that got me
cringe? Hang on.
excited to learn, who were good
Do you wanna hear some cringe? Wait, let me show you something. I can't open it on the tab I'm showing you, but I'll play it for you. Hang on. Something cringe. Let me show you something cringe. Okay, let me show something cringe. Something cringe. It was from a very long time ago. Wait. Is it here? I don't remember. Manage videos. Okay, here. Let me go and see what I'm doing here. Filter. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I need to see where's all that stuff is. Last page, please. I think it's this one. Let me click on it. It is.
Help. So yeah, dude, we're back.
Are you listening to this?
We were right there before, but now we're here because I'm just going to tell you to this a very large melon farm.
I used to make watermelons on servers because you can sell them for money on the server. Very big ones. Not very big ones, like I can just sell them.
This thing I use as my source of money.
It's my source of money. The guy just
source of money is now 1 million.
I'm gonna react to this on like a video on YouTube. I don't wanna. It's my voice. Yes, you would. Yes, it's my voice.
$5.83. So this is my melon farm. One.
Okay, I'm gonna react to this on the video. I'm not gonna play it now. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just saying. All right, let's go back to where we were.
at explaining things, but I know other people aren't so lucky. So I always wanted this channel to be that place for whoever found it, to explain why these sorts of topics are actually a lot more fascinating than you might think. And this is absolutely one of those situations. It's also one of those situations where I think we all might be missing the bigger point in question, but I'm gonna get to that.
Where's the other one?
Understand? We all okay here. I'm not trying to attack anyone. This is purely meant for education. There's a lot of misinformation circulating here, and as that cringy old promo of game theory said, knowledge
Speed,
is power.
where are you,
I
Soul
played
Speed?
the cringy promo again. What was I thinking? So I think it's worth starting from the beginning. Dream is a Minecraft speedrunner. That's a bit reductive since these days he does a lot more than just speedrunning, but the first time he appeared here on Game Theory, he introduced himself by saying,
I'm Dream, I'm a Minecraft speedrunner.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, Dream at various points in the history of Minecraft speedrunning has held world records.
Yo, hurry the fuck up, oh my god.
He completed a run of Minecraft 1.14 in 32 minutes and 21 seconds, which at the time
Take
was
it.
a world record by 16 seconds. It was
Take
beaten
it.
later, so Dream came back to reclaim the crown with a time
Why
of
won't you
26
want a
minutes and
job,
44
you fucking
seconds. In
need?
June, he once
Sorry.
again claimed the title of world record holder with a run of Minecraft
Flame.
1.15 in 22 minutes 4 seconds.
The fucking mic just
To
broke.
this day, Dream's run is actually the
Shit.
fastest 1.15 run on record. Though in an interesting twist, he's not
1.15.
actually #1 on the leaderboard, since there are 5 people that have actually completed Minecraft 1.14 with faster times. Why would that matter?
1.14?
Well,
How
1.14
old are
and
these fucking-
1.15 are similar enough that they're grouped together as a single category. Though
Okay.
fun fact, 1.15 is actually considered to be the harder for speedrunning due to the removal of a trick that lets you infinitely restock villagers. And even amid the current scandal scandal, Dream's 1.15 remains on the leaderboard without any disputes over its authenticity or validity. And this leads us to the controversy, which didn't start until last October when Dream started playing Minecraft 1.16. That's the one with the Nether update. An update that was big enough to core mechanics to get it listed as an entirely separate category of speedrun. In the best of these runs, Dream was able to complete the game with an impressive time of 19 minutes and 24 seconds, putting him at 4th place on the leaderboard. However, it also involved him getting very lucky. In fact, during his October speedrunning live streams, Dream got so lucky that it attracted the attention of several people who started to question whether his live streams were proof of more than just good luck. Had Dream actually modified the game? Now, a lot of people might be asking at this point, why scrutinize Dream in particular? After all, while his 19-minute, 24-second run is certainly impressive and very lucky, it's far from the fastest Minecraft speedrun on the books. In fact,
not even
he's
giving me
several
good books.
behind the 15-minute,
Trash,
12-second
bro,
run
you're
that was the
trash.
previous world record at the time. If you're looking for suspiciously good luck, why wouldn't you
Oh my
focus
god,
on
why is it you again? You're not even giving me good
team
books.
explained in their 29-page report, the problem wasn't with any one of Dream's speedruns in particular, rather it was abnormally high drop rates of key items across multiple consecutive live streams. What kinds of key items? So one of the biggest bottlenecks in any Minecraft speedrun is crafting Eyes of Ender
Bacon with honey glazed basting sauce. Oh my god, Kaida.
to craft, hence the importance of these two particular items. And Dream, across these 6 live streams in
What the fuck
question,
is wrong? I don't want you, bro.
suspiciously high rates. Specifically, the investigation team noted that, quote,
Oh my
42 of the 262 piglin barters performed throughout these streams yielded ender pearls, and 211 of the 305 killed blazes dropped blaze rods. This means that for this specific set of speedruns, Dream had an ender
What do you
pearl
want?
barter success rate of 16%.
I don't need anything like this. Look at Infinity, that's good, but
4.7%, and a blaze rod
I
drop
don't want
rate
piercing,
of
buddy.
69.2% when the actual drop rate is
Soul
50.
speed.
That
Come on.
might not seem like a big
Flame.
deal. After all, a 16% drop rate is obviously higher than 4.7.
But this one has like Frostwalker, right? Did I mistake or something?
Cheating investigation.
Looting
these are
tree.
random events after all.
Fire
Sometimes you just get lucky.
respect.
Well, to illustrate this, pop quiz time. Which is more likely?
Flame.
Flipping a coin
Why do you
10
also have
times and
flame?
getting
That's kind of
heads
trash
at
now.
least 7 times, or flipping a
Mending
coin
is okay.
100
What are you?
times and getting heads at least
Infinity.
60 times. Pause the video.
This
if you
thing
need
at
to think about it,
Frostwalker,
scroll
I
down
don't know
to the
how it
comment
changed
section, post
itself.
your answer, and while you're down there, consider subscribing. It's that red button right there under the video. It's
Power
really
4.
satisfying to click. And I cover a lot of Minecraft lore. In fact, I've probably put more lore into this game than Mojang has. Anyway, y'all ready with your answer? Great, here it is. Your chance of flipping a coin 10 times and getting heads 7 or more times is 17%. Your chance of flipping a coin 100 times and getting heads 60 or more times is 2.84%. Yeah, it is way less likely. Now, that result might seem counterintuitive at first, but as your dataset gets larger and larger, the more likely it is to reflect
Too much
the
flames
true
already,
odds,
come on.
which, when you're talking about coin flips, is 50-50. You want an even more extreme example? Your chances of
Infinity.
flipping a coin 10 times and getting heads 8 or more times, 5.47%, are actually significantly higher than your chances of flipping that same coin 10,000 times and getting heads 51%.
This is
more. All
trash.
you're
I
talking
think
is
it's based on
5,100 times,
the difficulty.
100
What's
over
the
half.
okay?
The probability of that one happening is 2.32%. At a glance, you might say, hey, 51% odds. That's only 1% away from 50. Why would it be so improbable? But this is a phenomenon that's described in statistics as regression towards the mean, or sometimes reversion to mediocrity, which is how I like to describe
Shit.
most of the content
That's
on the YouTube
Riptide,
trending
right?
tab. Oh, get dunked on
We don't need
YouTube,
Riptide right now. We need Soul
This episode's
Walker.
gonna wind up on the YouTube trending tab. So how does this all apply to Minecraft? Well, for example, you only
Reach
have a
4. That's pretty
4.7%
good,
chance
but
of
we
getting
don't
an
need.
ender pearl
I don't
from
use
Piglin
that gun.
barter.
I mean
you might
that.
get lucky and get an ender
that
pearl after
weapon.
say 4
Sorry.
attempts, leaving you with a 25%
Fortune tree.
drop rate. But the more times
That's
you
good, but it's so
try, the
expensive.
closer
Oh
and
my god.
closer you should be getting to the true drop rate of 4.7%.
Power
And when you're
5.
talking about over 20 hours of live
It's
streams
pretty
and hundreds
expensive,
of
though.
barter attempts, you'd expect the number to be pretty much closer to that expected value, which, and I'm just gonna call this fact out, means that if cheating was involved in this situation, it was the fact that Dream showed his work that got him flagged. It wasn't the individual record-setting run itself that set off the alarms, it was that plus all the other 20 plus hours of run attempts aired online around it. An individual run wouldn't have had enough drops to show any sort of subtle tampering or bias. In other words, if there was cheating involved, and this was just an individual run that happened offline, completely removed from any context, and then was submitted for consideration,
Fortune
none of
tree.
this would have happened.
29 is not
no
bad.
way to verify the validity
Almost
of the
half.
run,
That's not bad.
unless, of course,
I'll
I'm
take it.
missing something here. Just thought it was an interesting loophole that this whole situation brought up that probably
Now it's
should be
time for me to
closed
get
up.
papers.
Now, let's think about an extreme example of
More
luck
papers,
winning the lottery.
please.
The chance of you buying a lottery ticket and winning the Mega Millions
More
jackpot
papers.
are roughly 1 in 300 million. Those are some incredibly low
300
odds, but
million.
obviously some people do get lucky enough to win the lottery.
I won a lottery!
That's great. And it wouldn't make sense
That's
to track
great.
down that lottery winner and question that person about cheating. On the other hand, if the same person were to win
How much
the
is the
jackpot
fortune
multiple
book?
times, well,
How did you?
even fraud
How is that? How is that fast? Oh my god!
this
Wait.
example illustrates one of Dream's early
Let me
responses.
go
to
see.
being
Hang on.
Singled out for the review that he just happened to win the lottery. He got extremely lucky, and by looking
Extremely
only
lucky.
at those instances of extreme luck, the review team was seeing skewed numbers. Quote from his response: "Rather than taking a truly random sample, the sample starts
Hold
when
on.
the luck seems off, and the sample ends as soon as I hit a personal best goal of 19 minutes. Although this can be touted as a random set of data, it
I
is
think just
most
make like a.
definitely
I'm
not.
still here. I know.
This is an issue known as
I know, but I just got it. Is there like no delay from my stream from you?
Spent hours poring over the data specifically because someone noticed
When will
that it
gas
seemed
be
to be getting
full
luckier
grown?
than normal. And obviously, if you scrutinize someone specifically because they seem to be getting lucky, when you look at the results, well, they're gonna seem luckier than normal. So to combat the bias, what everyone has been calculating and arguing about in their massive research papers are the odds of drops this
20
lucky happening. Not specifically to Dream, but to
M's.
literally any Minecraft player in
And
existence. You know the old saying about how if a monkey is hitting keys at random on a typewriter for an infinite amount of
2
time,
seconds,
he'll
I think.
eventually
Damn.
write the complete works of Shakespeare? It's based on the idea that something super improbable will almost surely happen given enough time and enough attempts. And it's an actual theory, a statistical theory, called the infinite monkey theorem. Anyway, same thing applies here. Dream's luck was extreme, but how extreme was it? Both the Minecraft speedrunning team and the anonymous astrophysicist that Dream hired to write a rebuttal have submitted their numbers, but people seem to be getting those numbers confused. To directly quote from the original report, the Minecraft speedrunning team presented a number of 1 in 7.5 trillion. Well, that
Ooh,
number
they
is
got the
them
mending
basically
after that
saying,
too. That's
let's
pretty good.
assume that there are
Found some
1,000
matting stuff in
Minecraft
here.
speedrunner monkeys at 1,000 keyboards.
It's half a
There's
stack
still
though.
only a
I don't
1 in
know.
7.5 trillion chance of
Yes.
recreating the luck that we saw on Dream's
What the hell?
screen.
Did you just get this thing?
Conversely,
Where did you get that from?
Physicists determine the odds to be 1 in 100 million. The number 1 in 10 million gets thrown around a lot from Dream's rebuttal, but that's actually a different number. Comparing the two is actually like comparing apples to oranges. If you're looking for the best comparison, it's the speedrunning team's
Look
1 in
at
7.5
that.
trillion
Papers,
versus the
man.
astrophysicist's 1 in 100 million. But still, that
Sounds like I'm
leaves
talking
us
about
a massive
illegal
difference in
papers. My god.
calculations. Why is that? Well, as
Other
much
than
as
that,
I'd like it to be, it
some
isn't
sort of
something
gone.
that has one big answer.
Can you stop stealing people's stuff? Oh my god, it's so annoying. Is it you?
Page documents. It includes things like
It
differences in
is.
application of the stopping criterion,
The fuck?
different estimates for the total number of live streams, other differences to account for sampling bias, and differences in accounting
Mending
for
for
p-hacking
14.
bias.
This is the
We've
best one
already
right
covered
now.
the sampling bias
14.
discussion in broad
Mending.
strokes, and we're about to touch on that last one, p-hacking. But as you can see, it's a lot, much more than I actually want to get into here. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, I highly recommend Mathemaniac's video breaking down all the arguments point by point from a mathematical, deeply statistical perspective. Good job, Mathemaniac. Keep doing the good work. But all of
9
this,
is
I
a bit
just
much.
hope
You can get
illustrates
10
the
for
wider point
14.
here that this is a complex topic.
This one is
with a lot
good.
of different
Looting.
questions
I'm gonna
to
get this
consider,
one.
all using numbers that, at the very
Don't have
best,
looting
are
on my
rough
sword either.
estimates that are very flexible. Which leads us to the
You
last
also
one I
get
wanna
some more
talk
books
about,
for
p-hacking bias. P-hacking is sometimes also referred to as data dredging. It's basically the
That
practice
sounds
of
very
looking for
like a sexual
patterns
term.
and selectively presenting data to come to a conclusion. It's practically the principle that this channel was founded on. For instance, look at our Mario is Mental series of episodes from way back in the channel's history. In these episodes, I look through hundreds of Mario games to present you, the viewer, with selected data points to lead you to the conclusion that, yeah, Mario is indeed a sociopath. And to get there, I ignore decades of him acting heroically and selflessly to save the Mushroom Kingdom. Though, to be honest, this is actually to this this day one of the theories that I still believe. I just can't
Not
ignore
bad,
the fact
eh?
that Mario whips DK in his early games, or he grinds Luigi's foot when he wins in the tennis match. Anyway, this process is sometimes described as
I don't know why. Oh, this is for the snow. I
it's
forgot
the
about
opposite
that.
of predicting. Instead of coming up with a hypothesis and then doing an experiment that confirms the hypothesis, you start with a pile of data and then you use the data to come up with a
It's really
hypothesis
like
to
useful when
explain
you get
it
this
after
here.
the fact.
Oh wait, these
How
are
does this
here.
apply to our Minecraft
Oh,
speedrunning
okay.
controversy? Well, in any game of Minecraft,
This is a
there are
lot, but
lots
it's
of
not what I
sources
wanted
of
though.
randomness, but thus far we've only been looking at two: pearl trades and blaze rod
This is
drops.
weird
But
because
what
I
about
lost all
other
my
sources of
stuff,
wealth, like the
my older
frequency of
stuff,
blaze spawns or the
which
number
had
of
like
piglets
lots
that you're
of
actually able to barter with.
weapons
These
and
are all
everything.
random too. Just because two variables happen to be higher than you'd expect, how do we know that we're not just selectively choosing the data to come to the conclusion that cheating happened? Well, it all depends on the number of variables. If there are only 10 factors to consider and 2 are unusual, well then yeah, it's hard to deny that something
Freeze rods.
suspicious is going on. But if there are, say, 1,000 possible variables, well, then it's very easy to cherry pick 2 of them and come up with a false correlation. In fact, there's a really fun website dedicated to exactly this. For instance, did you know that the declining divorce rates in Maine are actually tied to the decline in people eating margarine? It's true. There's a 99% correlation between the data points. The chart doesn't lie. But obviously, our conclusion
That's
does.
true, the chart does
Divorce
not lie.
and margarine are completely unrelated, unless of course marriages are suffering due to poor butter substitute choices. But when you're looking at a huge pool of data, you can come to practically any conclusion. And that's
It's
the
a lot
other
of
major
fucking
point of
papers here as
contention
well.
between Dream and the speedrunning team. How many sources of RNG are there that could be manipulated as possible sources of cheating? How large is this pool of data? The Minecraft speedrunning team made a quote-unquote generous estimate of 10 different factors. Their words, not mine. Dream claimed it was closer to 37. And honestly, the frustrating thing about this is that there's really no clear-cut answer because it's not just about how many variables there are, but also how measurable those variables are. I bring all of this up, 1, to explain it a bit more clearly, and 2, to point out that some of these calculations and differences between the numbers are based on numbers coming from assumptions that can feel kind of arbitrary, and that's where there's room for debate here. But all of this, for as great as it is to talk about statistics, I think is missing the point. Yes, it is essential to uphold integrity on speedrunning.
Where?
It's 100% absolutely super important. But are we sure that this is a game that should have a speedrun board in the first place? For all the back and forth on this topic, one thing that's not in dispute here is the dependence of luck in Minecraft 1.16 speedrunning. Well, the Nether update was much beloved by many Minecraft players outside of the speedrunning community, myself included, given the huge amount of theory fodder that it added to the game. The speedrunning community hasn't exactly welcomed it with open arms, and it's led to a bit of a divide, with Minecraft 1.16 considered so different from previous versions as to
Alright
warrant
then.
its own leaderboard. The update
I should really stop listening to the game theory. God damn. Okay, sure. My brain is melting. Hang on. My brain is melting. I need a break. It's already time to end the stream actually. Oh my god. Okay. We'll finish it up with the trades and then we'll probably stop there. Let's finish it up with the trades and we can just end it there because I am going to go play some Overwatch. Not Overwatch, but what are you doing here? What the fuck? Oh. Oh my god. It scared the fuck out of me. Alright. I need 1 looting, 1 mending, and plus 20. One looting, 1 mending. Okay, I need another block of this. Looting is only 1 block of one block of emeralds. That's good. Am I doing anything else here? I'm selling these. I forgot. We're done. Okay, we're full. We are full. Damn, look at this pick. Strong now. It's very strong. So touch and fortune. The truth will prevail the void. I mean, maybe that could be like a good name for it. I don't know. Just go to Reveries. Let's play songs in here. I don't want to play any copyrighted songs. No wonder it was so loud. Oh my god, it was cleaning my ears. Clean, not cleaning. Killing. Into daylight. I can probably enchant once more here. I guess I can enchant the book. Shit, nah, I'm good. A different world, different twist. Shit. Traffic for money. I don't recognize the face. Take that, do that thing. Feels like I don't have XP to put in my pickaxe. Always type XM. She's watching my stream. Okay, she's not. Oh. I was gonna have myself put it on instead. What do I need a mending for? I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna take this off. Okay, wait, I need to enchant my boots. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna enchant these and take them off for now because I don't want to use them anymore. Because I do have my other armor on. Half Strider is really good. What the fuck? See, now I'm just gonna keep this on. That's a really good boot I just got there. Oh, it's over here. Oh. I need to enchant this though. Hang on. I fade away. Looting. Do I need mending on this sword? I'm gonna keep the mending for later. I'm not gonna use it now. Translator, softer, try harder, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Anything else? Okay. I do have some little scrap here. Do I burn this? What do I do with this? Fishy business. Energy. I don't this is at the bottom, so I'm supposed to be sure. I could do some looting on this thing too. I don't know, I don't need it though. I do have this thing here I can wear, but not yet, I guess. Fortune favors the bold. I already put them on, so it's okay. Oh, where's that goat here? What should I name my pickaxe, chat? What do you think? What do you guys think? I'm seeing you. I know. I know. Oh my god, that's funny. What do you want the pickaxe name to be? It's Silk Touch, so try to keep it in the theme. I'm gonna touch you now. That's not gonna be good. The void. I'm okay. About why is it playing my first song? Holy shit! Why is this thing so off? I think it's because of the resolution or something. Yeah, the resolution is shit. Hang on. There we go. Thank you. Excuse me. That's a good thing to put here. Hmm. I need to know. I'm looking at the Reddit posts, and then they named the fortune pickaxe No Mine Ender Chest. Crystal Crusher, Blossom Flux. Of course, you can use names on the Silk Toucher. I like that name. I'm gonna do that. Wait. Oh my god. Let's see here. Dark purple. What is this symbol? I wanna do 5. What the fuck is that thing? Can you hear the cat outside my room? What is that symbol? Just copy it. I like the silk toucher. I'm gonna do that. Wait. No, I'm not gonna start the silk. It's not 5, I guess it's... What is that? What is that thing? But I don't hear, I don't sleep, but I'm my fate. Oh, it's N. Okay. What the fuck was it? Why is it N? It's so bad in Google. What the fuck? It's the N symbol. This thing. Right? I think? Alright. What was I gonna do? I'm afraid it's gonna be bad. Hang on, let me just test. It's not N. What is it? What the fuck is that code, bro? It's not. I already have a name for it. I just need to find out how to color code it. Hang on. Wait! You can't play this song. Fuck. You can't play this song, bitch. Oh my god. Don't ever do that again. Oh my god. I'm gonna get banned on YouTube again if that happens. Oh, they took me down. What was I doing? Oh yeah. What is that symbol? The fuck? Let me see videos. Wait.
Hey everybody, it's UnderMyCap and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be showing you how to get custom text formatting in Minecraft Java and Bedrock Edition. Now this is such
I'm
an
listening.
awesome thing that you can add to your Minecraft world, and it works on signs, books, I think chat as well, and all those sorts of things. So you can see we've actually changed the color of the text. This one we've added boldness. You can see we've also added this glitch effects. We've used italics. So I'm going to be showing you how to use every single one
What
of
symbol?
these in
Those
Minecraft
symbols.
Java
Can you
and
see that?
Bedrock Edition. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Now the first thing we'll need to do is we'll need to get a special character.
Oh my god, I love how the banners flows now. Look at that.
Color effects. Now this is called the section sign. Unfortunately, I can't actually figure out how to actually get the icon on my keyboard. So what I've done is I've actually searched up section sign on Google. So you just search it up here. And you can see that there's some characters, and I just want you to copy and paste that. So I copy and paste that because honestly, I don't know how you get it on your keyboard. On iPad, I know you can swipe up into your keyboard and get that sort of stuff, but I can't get that here. So once you get that, once you copy and paste that, you then want to open up a book or a sign. I just tried testing it on a sign. Unfortunately, signs revert it to black text, and I believe that is because you need to use dyes to change the color. However, if you're using books, it works completely fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new page, and I'm going to show you how to actually put the colored text in the book. So I showed you before we needed to copy the icon, and to actually get that icon into Minecraft, what we want to do is we want to hit Control V if you are on Windows, or Command V if you're on Mac. And once you do this, you'll notice nothing actually pops up, and that is completely fine because now we actually have to select a color code or a letter to format the text. So I'm going to just put in a number 3. I don't know what color that is. You'll see nothing actually pops up again. That's completely fine.
All right.
And then you just want to type in what you actually want to type. So I'm going to say this is a...
Oh, wait.
And you can see that
Shut up for a bit. Hang on.
is actually...
I'm trying to see. Color code, color code. Color code, okay. Now what? Let's see. Wait. I can't do it though. Shit. Can you only do it on books then?
Well, the color of the text is blue. Now we can actually go all the way back to the very start and paste in the same icon again, but this time we can add an L in front of it. So Control V and then L, and you can see that we've actually made it bold. So you can actually stack these on top of each other, these certain things. It's a bit difficult, so I'm going to put a text box in to show you what it kind of looks like if it was all visible, because it hides it. But you can see we put that there. Then let's say we paste in the icon again and put in a K. All of the text I type in will be this glitched effect, which is quite cool. If we do the same, now you can see I've put in another one. This text is like fluoro. I can't tell if that is a green or a blue, but you can see that we've got a lot of different colors. I'll actually
That is green. What do you mean?
Codes that you can use right now on the screen, so you can actually change your own book. But you can see that you can actually put in all your stuff. It's kind of...
Can you do it on a pickaxe? No, you can.
The icon's not being visible, but you can see how that works.
It's fine then. Just use normal. It's fine. This silk toucher of the void. There we go. It costs 8. Holy shit. Fine. Do what you must. Never timeline. I'll do it all again. How to turn. Ancient debris and the red scrap. There we go. Smelt it. Okay. I don't need to smelt it now. I can just leave later. Once I forget, I rarely get these. Okay, put this in here. Let me get the my sword back. I'm not enchanted. Just change the name. The what is circumcise? How do I spell circumcise? The circumcision. Here we go. What was that? Don't text me. What happened? Fuck. Oh, nothing. Just ads. There we go. The circumciser is like such a good name for a sword. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna post this, hang on. I'm gonna add mending to it, hang on. Let me do that. I tried to play mending here. I have enough, good. Oh my god. Wait, let me take a screenshot. Not a screenshot, like a fucking camera shot from my phone. Okay, I have two pickaxes on me. Good. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, put this thing back. Alright, that should be the end of this stream because I don't want to play another game. Alright, Violet 606. Alright, that will be this stream. Thank you for wait, how much people do we have today? Let me see. How much do we have right now? Not today. I know we have some people today. We got 4, we can raise someone today. Who's on right now? We can do Basti, I guess. Do him. It's pretty good. It's not bad. What is he doing? Okay. But he's watching a video. Wait, let me just rate. Hang on. Alright, let me just don't go yet. Let me rate someone first, please. Channel is intended for mature. This is an honest for on chat. No, don't. We don't wanna do that. Isn't only subscriber only chat? That's gonna suck, bro. I don't think so. Wait. I mean, no, I don't think so. At least I will just rate him. It's okay. Come on, chat. Let's go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. There we go. Come in. Let's go. I'll pass you guys off to him. So you guys have something to watch after I'm gone. Alright, here we go.
It's fluffy, it's not dense, nice kick of cinnamon powering through. That was something unexpected.
Oh hi! Hey, thank you for the raid.
I'm impressed.
Hi everyone, my name is
Okay. Hello.
Sorry, that was rude. Hi everyone, my name is Basti. I'm a part-time VTuber. Today, we're doing a 12-hour mecha break because I go back to work tomorrow. So I want to celebrate by streaming. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, probably around like 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for sharing your community, Floofy. I'm gonna give you a follow. I recognize your name. I know you have the. I know you ride a motorcycle. I think that's how I know your name. Huron, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Happy time zone.
Happy time zone.
I don't know where you guys from, so it could be morning, afternoon, evening. For me,
Sounds
it's,
very high pitched.
It's afternoon right now. It's 3:47 in the afternoon.
Oh, it's 6:47 for me.
Watching some Doobie. I don't know if you guys know her. Doobie Doobop. Ranking some Filipino fast food. 6:47 a.m. What? So you're about to go to sleep? 9. I have the same time zone. Oh yeah? Are you West Coast? Hell yeah, West Coast, Best Coast, baby.
Hello, mean? Mix. So this is the gulam jelly, cherries, banana.